It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJShow to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he'll have to talk about Bigfoot and snacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Alrighty, good morning. It is the KVJ Show. How's everybody doing here today?
Good morning.
What is going on with you today, Bird?
Slept on my face again. 1 out of every 9 times I go to sleep, I fall asleep straight up. My face it's like matted down. And when you wake up...
Like face down, like your nose is straight into the pillow.
Yeah, it's still enough to breathe because I'd be dead if I didn't.
I was going to say.
But my face is just straight up, just right smack down in either the bed or the couch. And it leaves those dog lines. What's those dogs that always have those wrinkles in their face?
Sharpay.
Yeah, it gives me Sharpay lines.
Okay. So you got lines in your face right now?
Yeah, and you can't get them out. The only thing that you can do is just wait for time to settle your face back.
Or we can get you some Botox. I was just talking with a girlfriend of mine because we were sitting at a table and these dudes walked into the restaurant and all 3 of them had so much Botox, and we looked at each other and we're like, it doesn't look right.
Yeah,
it doesn't look right.
Here's what I tell people, because believe me, people tell me I need Botox all the time. And I just say, you're just going to have to love the man and the mind, not the face.
It's like you need a face iron or something. Just kind of like work on all those wrinkles. Maybe it's something to come up with. You say that you've been busy, though, doing some home renovations. You've been working on some new things with your girlfriend, Honeyface.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was her idea to make a Superman wall. And I got to tell you, it's a great idea.
Now, have you been a Superman fan, or is this more her thing?
I have always loved the Christopher Reeve Superman series, especially 1 and 2. So much drama with the filming of part 2 that I will not bore Virginia with. They had 2 different directors, but never mind. But yeah, I've always loved those movies. I'm a big fan of Zod. Kneel to Zod, son of Jor-El. Kneel to Zod.
Now, was that Superman 2?
Yes. You do see Zod in part 1, though. They're the creatures or the bad people in that mirror you see in space floating around.
Okay.
That's them.
You know, I didn't realize until we'd mentioned it yesterday, and I went back and checked that scene, that Superman 1 from 1978 had Marlon Brando in it. He played Superman's dad, and he's the one that actually put him into the spaceship. And the reason why we brought it up yesterday was because the spaceship they put him in looks exactly like the images of one of the UAPs that the government released on Friday.
Christopher Reeve talked major trash about Marlon Brando during the filming of Superman. He called him lazy. He said he didn't have any heart anymore. He was cashing a paycheck, and he was not easy to work with. In fact, Marlon Brando used to show up to set about 20 pounds overweight and really piss off directors. That's what happened to him in Apocalypse Now. He was about 25 pounds overweight. He was supposed to be a Vietnam vet or a prisoner out in the jungle, and he gained so much weight.
Oh, those guys are usually not well fed.
No, they had to.
Right.
They had to do different kind of camera angles because
he was. If I remember, he was just kind of a blob in a bed.
They said he was not fun to work with.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was just kind of over the game.
There's an interesting interview when Christopher Reeves talks major trash about him to Dave Letterman. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Some stuff from back in the day.
Yeah.
So the room is coming along. You're going to do part Legos going to be part of one of the rooms, and you're doing
a different project. Yeah, that's the Legoland / wilderness section.
He's got so much going on, Jimmy.
I know, it's very busy.
It's almost it's coming together.
Yeah,
it's coming together.
Is it ever finished?
Always almost done.
Yeah,
it's never. I know.
Yeah.
Ever since I've known you.
Well, because there's always a new wing I want to, I don't know. It keeps it fun, though.
Yes, I just can't. Are you building on new rooms? Like, where does all this space come from?
Sometimes you'll put stuff up and it doesn't quite look right, and you have to reconfigure.
Okay.
And I've had to reconfigure some stuff.
So you take it down, then you try something else there in that spot.
There's an art to all that.
Okay, it's kind of like a regular amusement park. You know how they're shutting down one old ride, Virginia, and putting up something fresh?
Yeah.
The goal is on every turn, every twist of that house, there is some form of whimsy or mystery.
Okay.
Or you're just going, whoa, what is that? But every corner, there can't be any. I call it real estate. There's too much real estate around.
Oh, okay.
If I can see the ceiling, that's too much real estate.
Yeah. And this is Shop Talk, Virginia, real estate. That's how professionals talk.
Believe me, I get that. It's crazy. Yeah. I'm comfortable in my skin.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Honestly, that's what we all need to be, right?
You are right about that.
Yeah.
If it makes you happy, I believe Sheryl Crow said that. It can't be that bad.
I always thought about that, unless it was hardcore drugs, and then it really can be bad for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of caveats, actually, to that statement. Yeah.
Superman, not so much. Heroin, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, if you love that so much, it can't be that bad. I disagree, Miss Crow.
Yeah. Comes with a lot of qualifications. Well, if you'd like to see the videos of Jbird's house, there's so many of them that are up on the KVJ Show Instagram, and I know our social media pages. You can follow us on TikTok, too. You can see a lot of that and see what the whimsy looks like at every corner.
Oh, I'm crushing it on TikTok. I think I got over 600 views on my last one, Virginia.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All righty. There you go. People are locking in record numbers. Just go to whatever your favorite platform is, and you can just look for the KVJ Show, and you'll be on right there. Do you ever just go into autopilot mode and you do something really weird and you can't explain why?
Every day.
Yes. It means you have too much going on in your brain.
It's happened to me more than once. I told you this story where I went to the gas station because I was on empty. I went in, gave money. I think I gave like $20 to go fill up my tank. I gave him money. I'm walking out. I start singing a Billy Joel song. Completely forget that I just gave money for my gas. I get in my car, drive away without putting the gas in, and then run out of gas a quarter mile down the road. And the sad thing is, that's happened to me after I told that story on the air for a second time. I didn't have the heart to tell you back when I did it the second time. I'm okay with it now. Yes, I've had those moments.
So Virginia's new thing is swiping her friends' phones. Now, why are you doing this?
Well, I left yesterday. I was with a girlfriend, and we did her new podcast, and then I had all my stuff, and all my stuff was here, and we took some pictures. I put all my stuff in my purse, and I took her phone for some reason and put her phone in my purse and left, and she had to call me out on it. She's like, I think you took my phone.
Yeah. At least you didn't do it. At least you didn't do it in a business meeting where you've taken the client's phone on accident and you start to go through it and then you realize, wait a minute, this is not my phone. And they're like, you have my phone. Oh, my bad. Here you go.
That's so awkward.
It's so embarrassing.
Because now, I mean, like, it happened in front of people, and now you look like you just steal phones.
Right.
Like, what is that?
Why would you just snag it?
Why aren't you paying attention? The phone case, by the way, looked nothing like mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is my case. Hers was like light baby blue and see-through.
Yeah, so how did that even happen?
I don't know. I just started grabbing everything, I guess.
Autopilot, you were probably trying to get out of there. You probably had something to do.
Yes.
And you were just grabbing and going.
Well, I saw my nap melting away.
Oh, okay. We cannot mess with her nap, Kev.
So she had to call you. You have to go all the way. How far did you have to go back?
Not far. Thank goodness. The mistake was realized quickly.
Okay.
But I'm a thief.
So you're moonlighting on another podcast is what you were doing?
Yeah, my girlfriend started a podcast.
Okay.
And she's the one that does that restaurant month flavor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so now she's doing a podcast to support the website and the restaurant month flavor of South Florida. So I went to go help her out, and she just started her podcast recently.
Oh, she did? Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I like going and seeing how everybody else has their setup looking. So she does it with a green screen, and the guest has a green screen behind them, and she has a green screen behind her. And it looks like the most beautiful set you've ever seen because they can do anything with green screen.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It looks really good the way they were doing it. I was like, ooh, that's fancy.
Okay. Very nice. And this is like, how many episodes in is she?
I don't know.
Okay.
Only a couple, I think.
1.5, Kevin.
Okay. Yeah, you never know. All those little shows, they're hit or miss. Unfortunately, they're a lot more miss than they are hit.
If something's not going well by episode 10, you should go on there and just like throw something off the wall. You got to cause drama, Kev, with these podcasts.
Shake it up.
We don't have enough drama on our podcast. Me and Virginia have to get into a fight today. No.
We just got over a fight.
No more fights. I don't want our next fight to be at least till the fall season.
Yes. We can only do one fight per quarter.
Maybe when we argue about whether we're going to do Chili Fest or not.
Oh, we are not doing Chili Fest.
She says that now, Kev.
There is no way we are doing the chili cook-off. I can promise you that.
I'm okay with this.
Me too.
I'm okay with this.
Girl, I am tired.
You're fested out.
I am fasted out. That
No
is
more fest in Virginia?
I am so tired.
You just need a little break. Don't be like Kiss the band and say you're going to retire, and then in 6 months you get that fest bug, because that can happen. I know how that goes.
I never say never, and who knows what the future will bring. But right now, my ASS is dragging. I am like in the dirt. It is bad.
If you ever quit something because something just happened, take a beat because it's still raw.
I get that. I do get that. But I also get growth and self-preservation, and there's only so much of me, and I'm close to breaking.
Mental health, you have better mental health.
I can't
Putting a
handle it.
festival together's got to be very stressful.
I want nothing to do with it.
You're putting you first now?
I am putting me first. This is my self-care era.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of those podcasts and everything else, Denny's was talking about how he's got some friends that have kind of gotten into the game. They're even doing their own merch, which, everybody's got to have merch.
Well, if you have 300 followers, you got to be able to get merch.
Yeah.
There's someone that has 300 followers, and they're going in hard on selling merch. I'm going, I don't know if it's a lot. That's a lot. It's too soon for merch, I think.
You got to be careful because a lot of that merch you have to buy up front, and you got to pay for it. And then now you're stuck with all this inventory.
I think some people just do the podcast so they can say they have merch.
Well, it is a buzz. It's a buzz phrase that people like to say. I'm an influencer and I got merch.
Yeah.
Do a small order for your first order of merch. Don't go big.
We've tried doing merch. It's not that easy.
Merch is tricky.
Well, because you have to constantly update your merch, and not everyone wants to buy merch. I mean, how many podcasts do you listen to that you really enjoy and that you like, but there's no way in heck you'd ever buy merch from them?
All of them.
Exactly.
I love like Dateline. Am I buying a Dateline hoodie? No.
I mean, you have to really love that podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of odd. Yeah, like I said, you just never really know what's going to hit. And there's one person who is just oddly found fame, 84-year-old Gail Rudnick. She's known as Grandma Gail, and her 30-year-old granddaughter, Kim Merstein, she got the idea just with all the knowledge that she would dole out and give her advice, whether it be fashion or dating and relationships and stuff like that. And she just started recording her, and they wound up doing a podcast, and now they're on multiple platforms. They've been around for 5 years. They started during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah. Things that started during the pandemic, really, you either did great or did terrible.
Well, you started off great, and now you're probably doing terrible.
Yeah. Now they've got platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and they've got more than 1 million followers now. Now, the grandma's in Palm Beach, and her granddaughter's still in New York City.
See, that works, though, because it's a niche thing, and the internet loves kind, old, people that have wisdom that are not mean and crotchety. They love them.
Yeah.
They eat them up, man.
Is Grandma a character?
She is a character. You know, she's a trendy grandma, and she believes in timeless classics like brands, and she'll have Gucci and Prada and stuff like that. So a lot of it's her daughter saying, Grandma, how can I do this and accessorize that? And so you bring a little bit of a fashionable older grandma. She's 84, but still has amazing fashion sense, and she's helping her granddaughter put things together. And so she was going through a lot of her 80s clothes, and they were trying to how to, you know, put kind of a new fit to an old retro vibe. And I could see why people would be into it. And so they do a little bit of that. And then the other part is just basic relationship stuff. And the New York Post picked up on it. And now they've got an advice column. It's called Excuse My Advice. And they even do videos for TikTok and things like that. It sounds a bit like this.
Is staying friends after hooking up possible? Yeah, so if it didn't mean anything. Like,
Exactly.
yeah. Is going to therapy hot?
No.
The most.
No.
The most emotionally
Get rid of
available.
them.
We love it.
So it's interesting. So you hear like the two generations where the young girl who's 30, she thinks going to therapy is hot. 84-year-old grandma's like, no, you go to therapy, expose yourself, you're a weakling. And so you kind of see a little bit of how the generations look at some of these dating concepts today.
That is how some people look at it, though. They want no one to know they're doing therapy because for whatever reason, they think it's a sign of weakness. And I think other people think it's a sign of weakness. And the way I look at it, if you broke your arm, you'd go to a doctor to get that fixed.
Sure.
So if your mind's broke, what's the difference?
I think some of this, you see the generational divide on how they feel about it. You know?
Grandma's like, oh, you broke your feelings. Wow.
I went through the Great Depression, damn it.
Yeah. This is nothing.
Grandma's not attracted to a guy going to therapy. Granddaughter is attracted to a guy who's going to therapy.
They talk about their feelings, Kevin.
Yes.
Are height preferences shallow or honest? Honest.
Height?
When someone's like, I need a 6-foot guy.
No, that's not honest. That's ridiculous.
Are emojis cute or immediate ick? Ick.
I don't care.
Unless it's just a plain smiley face.
What about a heart?
No. Oh well, like later. If you're dating later and you're like in love, a heart is good. But like early dating, no.
Oh, really? I send everybody those hearts.
That's okay. Is texting every day necessary? Yeah. Wait. Well, this
it's
is
like
hard.
a phone
With who?
call.
With who? Like.
I'm not sure about that. If you're in a relationship, yes.
Yes. If you're in a relationship, text every day. If it's new dating, that's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So old Grandma Gail, she answers everything.
I think she got some good wisdom there. TikTok and social media has brainwashed people into thinking that every woman wants a guy that's 6'2" or taller, and that's not true. I'm sure if you have a 6'2" guy and he's great, you're happy.
Right.
But you don't need to have a guy who's 6'3". There's many women who get older that want a guy who just treats them nicely. They don't
You
care.
all right, Short King?
I ain't that short. Virginia made me short. You actually did me a favor. You used to say I was 5'4" and I'm 5'11". So when people would meet me, they go, "You are tall. You're not." So I'm like, keep calling me short, Virginia.
I used to have people thinking he was going to roll up like a hobbit.
They did, and then they would meet me. I go, "You keep calling me
He's
short.
so tall."
Yeah, keep calling me short.
Some other things they've asked Grandma Gail. Should you delete photos of your ex? Grandma Gail says yes. What is a piece of beauty advice you have for the younger generation, Grandma Gail? She said, pay attention to your neck. A lot of younger gals don't think about that, but it's one of the first signs of aging is having a rough-looking neck. Either you haven't put the sunscreen on it and it starts to weather or droop. And you can tell a lot about a person's age looking at their neck. And I've seen a lot of people have worked so hard on their face and they've neglected their neck.
Yeah, you got to buy a lot.
It's a 40-year-old face with an 80-year-old neck.
You have to buy 40 turtlenecks if you don't want this.
That's tough to do this time of year in South Florida.
South Florida.
And she asked, what jewelry should you wear to bump into an ex? I'm sure accidental, quote unquote. She said, a big diamond ring and a showy watch. That's what Grandma Gail says.
Okay.
So there you go. Grandma Gail. You can follow them. They've got a South Florida connection. Just excuse my grandma as we can go on most major platforms to check that out. Well, it definitely looks ominous if you've seen on the news. Anytime you kind of look off into the distance and you see this glow that is maybe getting closer and closer to your home, you might be going, wait, what's going on with this stuff? We got... some fires that are going on a little bit out west, and looks like they are growing a bit, though they're trying to fight really hard to contain them. Now, as it looks right now, you've got basically a brush fire there in the Everglades. They said it spread to more than 11,000 acres, and it's about 50% contained as of late last night. That was the latest on that. And they say no homes right now are threatened. Though I did hear something where I think the news was sensationalizing a bit, and they said, as people worry about them creeping closer to homes. I'm like, okay, is that just a tagline you're throwing out there that, all right, it's got a long way to go to get to people's homes? Or is that real news, or is that sensationalism to freak people out and make them pay more attention to the TV?
Great question.
Yes. So I don't know. So if there's anybody in that area that is near the fires, you can let us know. But at least of what the Sun Sentinel is saying, they're saying no homes are threatened. But it looked like the CBS, I think it was, news. No, maybe it was ABC that was kind of at least alluding to that. The rainy season is going to be coming up, and the good news is we're going to have some rain today and tomorrow, it looks like.
Good. I hope it hits the brush fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you who's pumped for this. My bufo toads.
Yeah, right. They're going to want that.
They love that little wet weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are 3 days away from the official start of the rainy season.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, man.
May 15th. That's when it is supposed to start being a little bit more damp and a lot more hot.
My favorite is when it gets kind of cool with the rain, and then it instantly hits up to 1,000 degrees right after.
I don't think it's going to get cool again. I think it's just going to be hot rain.
Yeah, I think it's hot rain time.
Yeah, I've always kind of said that I've noticed different phases of the rainy season, and oddly enough, I didn't realize that there really were 3 seasons, but I had kind of observed it. Remember I talk about, you seem to get into right after, to me, it was Sunfest, where you just started getting into May. I'm like, now it starts to, that feels like when you turn the corner, it gets a little bit hotter, see a little bit more rain. And then it slowly gets worse until, to me, around July 4th weekend, and it's full-on murky.
Oh, yeah. After July 4th, you can't be outside.
Right. And then you go from the murky to now having to have murky and worry about hurricanes. And that really is kind of it. I saw this, I'm like, I kind of was right. There are apparently 3 phases to the rainy season. There's mid-May to early July. They say that is actually the stormiest, which I wouldn't have guessed that. I thought it was stormier after the 4th of July. They say early July to mid-August is often the hottest. And I do see that. It's definitely murky and it's nasty.
Definitely.
And then they say towards the end of the season, you're more likely to be hit with the tropical storms and hurricanes. So that's how the whole rainy season breaks down. There's 3 parts to it.
We call it the summer of stress.
That's kind of it, yeah. It's kind of what you got, just a bunch of nasty and
for
fun
different
and all that kind of
reasons.
stuff.
You can dread all seasons.
Yes.
Yeah, there wasn't, out of the 3 you named, they all sucked.
They kind of do. I mean, I hate to do it. I'm trying to get myself out of the funk because I think people up north, they do the same thing when it comes to winter. They start dreading it, and then the next thing you know, it's they get into that seasonal funk where it starts getting cooler.
And my Jeep's doing that thing where I think some of the Freon's working half the time, and then the other half, it's like, it's kind of warm. No, don't do this to me, Freon.
Warm AC is not fun.
But it tricks you into thinking every now and then there'll be a gust of cool. Like, all right, it's okay. Like, oh, no, it's not.
I saw you on 95. I'm like, why does he have his windows down?
I've always loved that. I love turning my air full gorilla.
Yeah.
And I like taking the windows
Full
down.
blast, yeah.
It tricks me into thinking it's fall time.
But when the hot air is coming in through, are you still fooled?
I am, because the cold air is blasting me in the face.
Oh, okay.
So I get the wind, I get the cold air. Look, I know I'm insane. I get it. I don't need anyone
He
else.
gets terrible gas mileage.
I'm going to open this window and let all the cold air out.
Are you starting to see why he's run out of gas?
This is how I have to get through this world.
Okay.
Just let me cook.
These are all your coping mechanisms.
Yeah. That's how I cope.
Crazy by choice.
Well, if you got an eyewitness report, you can let us know. But as of what I'm hearing on the news, there's nothing to worry about, even though we've got everything kind of burning out there. It may look ominous in the night sky, but it shouldn't be anything too scary.
And then come on, rain, if it's coming.
No, come on, aliens. I'm in the sky. Welcome.
I've noticed people were already kind of getting a little overly emotional about this hantavirus that has been going around. You heard a little bit of it. We talked about the cruise ship that they had tried to get some people off of. And boy, the news is really covering it like crazy. It's almost like the news is really hoping that we're going to have some kind of pandemic going on. It's like they need this,
They want that, but they also want iguanas to get the pandemic so they can report on them falling out of trees along with the pandemic.
Could you imagine? Yeah.
They love those stories.
Yeah.
Antigua.
Yeah. Well, 18 people, including 17 Americans and one dual British U.S. citizen, arrived in the U.S. early on Monday after evacuation from the cruise ship, the MV Hondius, which experienced a deadly hantavirus outbreak. They say one passenger tested mildly PCR positive for the Andes virus, while another showed symptoms. I believe that might be the one because a lot of people are saying, oh, it's not contagious, and blah, blah, blah. But I think there is that one little strain. I think that's what they were talking about, is that they have kind of noticed that maybe it's jumping from human to human.
It has started jumping from human to human. And they think that it all started with the guy on the cruise ship that was into bird watching. And he had gone out to like the dump.
Yep.
To go look at birds because he knew there was going to be a bunch of them there, like there always is.
Yep.
And came in contact with some rat feces.
So we're blaming Bird Guy for this.
Yeah.
That's another reason I hate bird watching.
we're blaming Bird Guy for
They're
this.
going out there traipsing around in rat dung.
Why would you ever go to the dump willingly?
Because
for joy.
I can tell. I can.
Bird watching, that's about the only reason.
Dude.
Believe it or not, me and Denny's have been to the city dump probably about 6 times. It's kind of addicting. I know it sounds weird. It's kind of a fun process.
Well, the infectious disease experts are saying the hantavirus is unlikely to become the next COVID. So they are keeping an eye on it, and the news definitely is. But they say to get person to person, you have to have prolonged close contact. And they say it's far less contagious than COVID-19 was.
Okay, we're talking about a makeout sesh.
What should I be more worried about? Hantavirus or the ticks?
I would say the ticks with the Lyme disease. That sounds terrible. I mean, I know the hantavirus has taken 3 people out, but yeah, to me, that's I couldn't even imagine having that Lyme disease. That would really freak me out because it just seems like, because I've been that way, whether you're hungover or whether you're just whatever.
It's like you're permanently hungover.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine that because you just lay there like a slug all day. Like, I really know I need to be doing something, and you just have no energy to do it. Like, I feel terrible. And I couldn't imagine being that way every single day for years. It seems like it. It's not like you have it for a week or two and you shake it off.
You're right.
You guys still haven't mentioned the most dangerous beast Florida has. The Florida man.
Like that Palm Beach Pete?
But you can't get on Palm Beach Pete. I'm talking about the Florida man who's got his shirt off. He's sprinting down the street. It's raining. He's barking at the sky. Maybe biting his arm.
Oh, crackhead.
Just a Florida man.
Gotcha.
Like the guy that tried to get in your car. I would say that's a Florida man situation.
Definitely.
How do you know you have hantavirus? They say you get fever, fatigue, muscle aches, coughing, and shortness of breath. So basically every disease on the planet.
I mean, I have every one of those things.
Anyone who's coming out with the flu today is like, hantavirus, I know
Hantavirus.
it. I got it.
That's why you can't read these things because it's always just the same symptoms as a regular flu.
Yeah, I've already started to see some people on social media. Like I said, I don't know if it's performative freakouts or if it's actual freakouts, but I'm just slow the roll. Let's just slow the roll. Everybody calm down. Take a deep breath. This is not the verging of COVID-19 all over again, at least from what I'm hearing and seeing. So I think we'll be okay. Do you think that you are cooler now than you were when you were in high school? Now, you'd think in high school you'd be more plugged into trends. They would matter more to you. So typically you would think that you'd be a cooler individual when you're in high school. But they say that 56% of people actually said they think they're cool now compared to 43% who said they were cool in high school, which means that more people think that they are cooler as they get older than they were when they were in high school.
All data shows that I have not changed one bit since I was 4.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how to answer this question.
Were you cool then when you were 4?
I honestly don't think I was cool. I've never thought I was cool, and I'm one of those people that I'm at a point in my life. If you like me, you like me. If you think I'm cool, you think I'm cool. And if you don't, I'll be okay.
I think it comes from confidence. And I certainly didn't have a lot of confidence when I was younger. I was always trying to fit in, feel like, okay, the cool kids are hanging out with me and I'm in their little group.
Yeah, I was lucky because I played sports and I was always around a crew of baseball players.
Yeah.
And I do think that can help. When you have a little faction you grow up with, you've got some protection. It's hard to be a lone wolf, especially in school, because people can be mean to a lone wolf. I used to see it all the time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They say overall 16% of Americans said they consider themselves very cool. Okay. Must be so nice, right?
I mean, people that really think they are very cool are such dweebs, in my opinion. If you really think you're that cool.
I'm so cool.
I know. Could you imagine? Really? But there are people like that.
Well, the thing to me, I almost feel sorry for that group for is that's so important, and they hang everything on that. And it's just tiring. It's having the right friends, going to the right events, having the right clothes, doing all the right things, and then getting so many followers and so much engagement on social media now. I mean, that's what really makes those people consider that they're cool. And man, all that stuff it's really a house built on sand. It's going to collapse.
If it makes you really genuinely feel happy, great, pursue it. But I feel like a lot of that is empty happiness.
You know what turns me on? People who have flaws. Now, I'm not talking about flaws that are going to ruin people's lives. I like when people are human, when they aren't, they aren't cool. They know that.
They're not perfect.
They're not trying to put on all these airs. They're not trying to be something that they're not. They're not trying so hard.
Yeah.
And they make mistakes and they can have egg on their face. That makes me like you more. I like when people have flaws.
They said the dividing line seems to be about the age of 45. Over the age of 45, you don't care if you're cool or not.
No, that's so true.
And then from 45 and under, there's varying scales of how much you care until you get to that mark.
And you do. When you're younger, you care about some certain things, but that is the one thing you trade when you get older. There are things that I used to just dread and care about as a kid or a teenager, as a young adult, and I could care less now. I used to get so nervous if I had sweaty armpits in front of people. I could care less now. You know how many people have sweaty armpits?
Yeah.
So many people do.
Yeah. They say that parents of kids under the age of 18 were more likely to think that they are very cool than non-parents. Maybe they think that the kids keep them cool, or maybe they're actually trying. I have seen that where parents want their kids and their kids' friends especially to think that, oh, man, you got the cool parent. They just want to be called that.
Yes. And
it kind of goes back to Mean Girls.
And they're pumped that their kid is friends with all the popular kids in school. They even know the popular kids' names in school. Right. Oh, you're friends with Derek Johnson. He's the big man on campus.
Uh-huh. And a mom texted and she said, my sons think I'm cool. They're 1 and 3. So there you go.
See, that is what matters right there. If your kids that are little love you and they think you're the world, that you're doing it right, mama.
Yes, and enjoy it while you can.
Yes.
Because it doesn't last long. What do you think about how this mom feels? Is it understandable, or is she just being selfish? And we got an email from her sister who says, yes, my sister has a 10-year-old daughter with autism. She is slightly verbal, and my sister is getting her every therapy possible, but there's a big chance that she's going to require care for the rest of her life. Well, my sister confessed to me today that she wants to outlive her children. She has 3. Only 1 is autistic. And that her friends all think she's crazy, and her husband told her she probably should go to therapy to work through that. But she thinks it's very normal, and she believes that most parents of special needs children probably feel the same way. Her concern is that no one else will care for her kids if she is no longer around to. I agree with her friends and husband. I know her concern is about her kids not being taken care of, but the level of anxiety and codependence she must have to feel like she is the only one who loves her kids enough to take care of them is something she absolutely needs to work through in therapy. She wants to hear from other parents, especially parents of children with special needs, if they feel the same way as her.
I imagine that's a special type of burden because there are so many idiosyncrasies to taking care of a special needs child. And I wouldn't trust a lot of people to do it as good as I could do it. If I've raised this kid and I know exactly this kid's idiosyncrasies and I know exactly what this kid needs, and it's intuition at this point, and there's so many layers and details, I would feel the same way. Like, I got to be here. No one else is going to do it like I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm. Now, the thing I think was a little interesting and not to miss was she has 3 kids. Only one is autistic. So the other 2, I don't understand that. Why you would, because I would think that would be the worst thing. In fact, I would think that would be the mantra of any parent is you definitely don't want to bury your children. That they say that all the time. Now, does it change if you've got a special needs child? I think, understand where she is coming from.
You don't want to leave them alone on this world without you, because you know how to do it right. And I'm sure through your experience, you've watched other people treat your child not the right way. And then you've had to come and fix things. And you know that you can do it right, and you're going to always do right by your child. And you don't trust people. I get that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I'd verbalize that statement.
Yeah.
Because you're going to make people feel, you're just going to get people talking, and you're going to get people in your business, and they're not going to know what you're saying.
You don't have to say everything that's in your head.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like you don't have to type everything that's in your head.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she needs to work through it a little bit more. I think if she would have stopped at saying, I have a concern that if I pass before my special needs child, that they're not going to have somebody that will give them the care that I will. And I don't want them to be someplace where they're neglected and they're not getting everything they need.
Oh, my gosh. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
That is a very real fear.
I agree. And I think that one is natural to be able to say that, verbalize that. I just don't think she really has quantified how she truly feels. And then I think that what you have to do is either find friends, family, or a community or a group that you know that if anything happened to you, and look, we don't know, today could be our last day.
Amen.
So I would start now, that you feel like if something happened to me and I wasn't ready for it, I know exactly who would take care of them, and I know that they would be fine.
Who's going to pick up this game?
Yeah.
Who's going to take care of my situation? And maybe it's not just one person. Maybe it's a team, like you said. A few people that are going to be able to pick up where you left off and take control.
So as her sister, I would try to help push her in the right direction. You know, just kind of nudge her along to say, I think that your fears are not unfounded. I don't think there's anything that's wild about what you're saying. Let's all work together to try to find this community. I'll be a part of it. And let's try to put it together so you have assurance that if anything ever happened to you, that your kids would be fine.
And I understand that she thinks no one can take care of her child, but there are people that can help and take care of her child. So her thinking may not be completely there.
But I get it, though. Because a mom is always going to think no one's going to be able to do it as good as me. And I'm nervous that y'all are going to blow it for my child if I'm dead.
I get all that. Yeah. I don't think I'd verbalize any of that. Because
it's normal.
I'm saying,
but you're right.
In mixed company, I would be saying those kind of things because people are going to.
It's normal to have those thoughts in your head, but you don't have to verbalize them.
So I would sit down and talk to somebody.
And she might just verbalize it the wrong way, because there are a lot of times people will blurt something out to me. I'm like, let's work through this. What you just said.
What you just said sounds crazy.
Let me help reconstruct what I think you really mean and what you really feel.
We're not saying that we want to bury all of our children, right? That's not what you meant, right?
And people do say things sometimes when they're upset that they don't mean. And I know that's a weird thing for social media. People will go, I can't believe you said that. Yeah. Well, sometimes people say things when they're mad or upset or
stressed
or distraught.
Or dealing, with having the responsibilities of 3 children. One of them special needs. That's a lot on this mom. Maybe she's not getting enough support.
But you also don't want that message ever to get back to anybody, especially the kid, and have them hear that, because that could break their heart as well.
Yeah, and there was a question, did she mention there being a dad in the picture? And there is. And I think part of this thing is that this mom has that syndrome and a bad case of it where she doesn't feel anyone can take care of her kid the exact same way. And I don't think you have to have a special needs child to be a mom and feel that way, that no one else would care for my kid and look after them the same way I would. So I think that's natural.
It is very natural and it's very
Mm-hmm.
real, especially if you're the primary caregiver, especially if you're the ball buster, especially if you're the one doing all the heavy lifting as far as like keeping the kids on a schedule and eating right and vitamins and brushing teeth and bathing. And like if you're the mom, the one doing all of that, you can feel that burden of, oh my gosh, who's going to do this if I die?
I just think you got to just talk to people who are in your inner circle and make sure you don't talk to people out of your inner circle. Make sure you're expressing yourself, because you got to express yourself, but don't, I just wouldn't bring other people involved that are not in the inner circle.
Sounds like right now she's only venting to her sister, so this wasn't said in some kind of mommy group. Sarah is on here, and I know you have special needs children. You hear this email and this mom's thoughts. Can you relate to them, and what would you say to this mother if you're talking to her, Sarah?
Hey, guys. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Hi.
So obviously I have a lot of experience with this. Both of our children are special needs. And the first thing I want to say to her is this is so normal, especially for parents with special needs children. She's not alone. I would highly recommend therapy. Like her sister said, therapy changed my life. I started some pretty intense therapy a few years ago, and it really just helped me understand that when you do have a special needs children, your brain is completely rewired into fight or flight mode because you are such a protector. And they even equate the stress levels that a special needs parent feels to the same PTSD levels as combat veterans. So it is a really serious stress level. And like Virginia said, when you're the primary caretaker, right, and you have a child, like for example, my children are 10 and 12. They're probably more like 6 or 8 as far as speaking levels and maturity levels goes. It's very scary when you're sending your children off and you know they can't communicate the way they need to, and it can be very hard. But the one thing I will tell her is to not take advice from anybody who does not understand the stress levels, because it's going to make her feel insecure about it, and she is entitled to those stress levels. The one thing I would say that is beneficial for her is that she does have 2 neurotypical children, and the great thing about that is neurotypical children of siblings with special needs tend to become great caretakers. And I think she can find, hopefully, eventually a lot of solace in knowing that her other children will love and take care of that sibling just as much as she would by mimicking what they've seen their whole lives.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. You're training the siblings what to do if you're not here.
Yeah, true.
100%, but she is definitely not alone, and it's much better to speak to someone and get these feelings out, because it really it's going to affect her the more she holds it in. And it's normal to have these feelings. We don't know what it's like. When you're pregnant, you think, okay, we have this normal child. We envision weddings and graduations and careers. But when you find out your child is special needs, there is a type of mourning that goes along. And it's not in the fact that like, oh my gosh, my child's never going to amount to anything. It's in the fact that we had these visions. We have to let go of these visions and let our children progress in the way that they're going to progress. And we have to just celebrate any type of victory.
Oh, that's great stuff, Sarah. Thank you so much. For,
Beautiful.
Yeah, and there's tons of support groups. Let her know there's tons of support groups, and she's definitely not alone. And, it's all normal.
Okay.
And it sounds like to you say, make sure you're talking to people who can relate and talk to, because I think you can talk to the wrong people who give you the wrong advice. And that's what my point is. Make sure you're talking to the right people who are going to put you on the right path.
Amen.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, Hayden Pantier is doing a book tour, and she's going on a lot of podcasts and doing a lot of interviews and telling a lot of stories that are in the book. It covers a lot of stuff like struggles with her life and postpartum and abusive relationships and what it was like being a child star in Hollywood. And this just goes to show you, man, if you have a young person going to Hollywood to make their fame and mark on the world, they need to have people around them watching them and protecting them, because she says she was 18 years old when she was brought onto a party on a boat with someone she thought was her friend. And she was led into this bedroom on the boat and basically put in the bedroom with a very famous naked man. And she said she went into survival mode and escaped. And the whole experience left her feeling betrayed and used and vulnerable. And wow, just horrifying story. Can you imagine going through that at 18 and trusting people and then, ugh.
No, it's gross.
It's gross. It's super gross, but I think it's just scratching the surface of what happens to a lot of young women in Hollywood. And men, I'm sure, but it's horrifying.
Oh, it happens to a lot of people, men, women. They call it, and I think it's even different. The casting couch is one thing. Then there's other creepy, sleazier methods that they go to.
I mean, you're just navigating a party. You think you're going to a party on a boat, and then you're in this situation, and you're like, what is going on? And what if she would have had a few drinks in her? What if she wouldn't have been able to get out of that room? What would have happened then?
We haven't even seen or scratched the surface of the music industry. I know there's been some R. Kelly's here and some stuff there. I'm telling you, the music industry is going to explode with all of this stuff. Probably worse than Hollywood.
Yeesh. Well, Tiger Woods' attorneys today are in court arguing and saying they do not want his prescription drug records released in this whole DUI case. Now, it was the rollover that happened over on Jupiter Island. Prosecutors say he was driving under the influence, and even though he blew a 0-0 in a breathalyzer, they're saying that no, something was on. He was on something. He was definitely on medication. He was impaired. I think he had pills in his pocket, too.
Oh, so they weren't his, though. Not his pants.
Not my pants.
Not his pants, Kevin.
Wow.
They're trying to subpoena all of the medical records from a pharmacy, but his lawyers are saying no. He has a constitutional right to privacy. He loves privacy. So
He has a constitutional right to drive with pills in his system.
I don't know. I don't know if the judge is going to buy that, but here we are. We'll see what happens today.
If he winds up winning this case, he is giving you the guidebook on what to do if you're driving under the influence of pills. You refuse a breathalyzer and you refuse a blood test, and then you just say, this is something I'm getting from my doctor, and you try to go through it, and I think they'd have a hard time busting you.
But is that celebrity privilege? Because I've seen people refuse in DUI videos before, and then what the cops do is they subpoena your blood work. So they have to get it. If you go, I'm not giving my blood, well, they go get a subpoena, and then you have to get their blood. So did they not get that for Tiger?
I didn't hear anything about them subpoenaing his blood work and them making him give a blood test. That's nothing I've heard.
Great question.
That's some island privilege right there.
Well, I mean, the better your
my
attorney.
question is that island privilege? Is that all something that a regular person couldn't get, or would you be able to fight off a subpoena for the blood work? And I don't think that was part of the story. I don't remember that part of it yet.
If I was driving around on prescription pills and I refuse to do anything, they're gonna make sure they know something's in my system. If not, then everybody would get out of a DUI.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. I guess we just have to sit around and wait and see what the lawyers come up with. You can bet he has the best legal team that money can buy.
The best you could get.
And finally here, if you watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills like I do, they're in their reunion right now, and it's hot, and it's drama, and it's so good. You know, Dorit and PK are going through a big divorce, and it's all about money, and she's claiming that he's not paying the mortgage on the house, but they just had to reveal in court documents just how much he makes per month. They say PK makes somewhere around $92,000 a month. So why isn't he paying the mortgage? $92,000 a month. Oh my goodness. Now you can see why they live in that $6 million home. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Got a couple of comments. Somebody said when it comes to the Tiger Woods situation, a subpoena for blood work usually only happens if somebody is injured in another vehicle or a passenger of your car.
I thought the car got wrecked or something. Did not?
He did, but I don't think there was any injuries. So that maybe is why they didn't subpoena any blood work. And yes, he did do the breathalyzer 0.0, no alcohol. But yeah, if it was pills, I think this is what the fight's going to be today.
So you can wreck a car that's not grounds for a subpoena for your blood work.
That's what they're saying.
Who's saying that?
It's 2-3 comments now.
Okay.
In the chat. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if any of these people are attorneys, but that's all I got to work on right now. So if you know if that's the case, you can hit us up 877-979-WRMF. Now, Shar is saying that because he refused the blood work, he's going to lose his license for a year no matter what happens with the court case.
Good.
That is true.
He should lose his license forever.
Maybe 18 months.
He should never drive again. That should be the rule here because this is not our first offense, Mr. Woods.
Well, I mean, if a car is wrecked, they're going to assume there might be injury there. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying?
He was impaired.
I mean,
he's been impaired before. And if we let him keep driving, he'll probably be impaired again.
And then, yeah, the law that changed this year, too, if you refuse the blood work or the breathalyzer, it's a separate misdemeanor charge. So they're really trying to force people to test if you're in a suspicious accident and they think you might be impaired and you were behind the wheel. Okay, Virginia, I've got a song challenge here for you today. You get a chance, being the radio music DJ, to show just how much you know.
Uh-oh.
What I've got here is I've got songs that have the same title, but they're different songs. And there are multiple artists that have a song with this title. So you have at least one answer.
Believe it or not, some of these songs have 3.
What?
Sure.
3 different titles of the same. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they're hits.
Right. So you get a point if you can name them. Now, we've got Janelle on here from Pompano. She is going to try to test your knowledge, Virginia, and give you a little competition. Hello, Janelle.
Hi, I am super excited. There better be some good 80s and 90s in here.
Come on. Come on, Janelle. Take her down. You got this.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Now, I'll let Virginia go first here, and I'm going to give you the first. Now, you'll be able to steal if the person cannot complete. But, Virginia, your song title is Sarah. Sarah. What do you think?
Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah.
Okay, you're singing one of the Sarah songs.
Storms are brewing in your eyes.
Oh, Sarah.
tonight.
Oh, Sarah, Sarah.
Who sang that?
No time.
Peter Cetera.
Gosh, I can't watch this.
No.
I can't watch it.
Does she know it?
Incorrect. Janelle, you're allowed to
Wait, is it-
steal.
Wait, is it either Jefferson Starship or Hall and Oates?
I will give you the Starship.
It's Starship.
It's Starship, but she know who she was talking about. Yeah, that is one. And the other one, I think you're looking at Sarah Smile when you're talking about Hall & Oates, right?
No, you got Sarah from Fleetwood Mac.
No, I know. I'm saying she just mentioned Hall & Oates. So I don't think that counts
It was
because
a
it's Sarah
BOGO.
Smile. Yeah. So the other one is, like Jbird said, that's the Fleetwood Mac. How to Sarah. Okay. All right. So walking away, Janelle gets 1 point on that one.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah. Virginia's, that's a really terrible showing to start off.
It is, and she's wearing her witch's cloak, which is a dangerous time.
Yeah. Used to be. Okay. The song I'm going to give you, Janelle, you get to answer first on this one. It is Stay. Stay. There are 2 different artists with a song named Stay.
Ooh, you got me. I'm going to pass.
That's a tough one. Virginia, you get to try to answer that.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Why don't you stay? Hey, yep, okay.
Is that the name of it? Stay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
He's a singer on that one. Yeah, it's a song
I'd
we
be
play.
after
All right.
if you let me run.
Yeah.
You know the other one, too.
Okay.
Oh, that was good.
Do you know another one?
You say
Oh.
Who sang
Is
that?
that Lisa Loeb?
It is.
Yeah, it's Lisa Loeb. Yeah, that's Lisa Loeb. Yeah.
It's tricky.
But Bird had to remind you on that one.
Killed it on both of them.
Yeah, I'm going to give you
All
1
right.
point out of that one, though, because you had to have an assist. Rihanna also has a song called Stay, so you could have gone with that one.
Okay.
Okay, next one for you, Virginia. What about Dreams? Give me an artist that has the song Dreams. You can give me all of them.
Let's go Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, that's 1 point.
Nice.
Okay. And what is another one?
Dreams. Let's go Annie Lennox. Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. That's the whole title.
Sweet dreams, you are wrong again.
Janelle, do you happen to know the other artist that has a song that's just called Dreams?
No, I'm going to throw out like a Britney Spears just for the heck of it, but I'm probably wrong.
Okay, no,
Totally
you're
wrong.
looking at the Cranberries,
Oh.
the band The Cranberries.
Oh.
Can you give us a taste, Kev? Notice sometimes I dance like a drunk middle-aged woman.
Well, there you go.
Look, as a drunk middle-aged woman, we're okay with that. Dance on, sweet cheeks.
Okay, Janelle, the next one that I'm going to give you here is the word hello. Artist
Oh,
that
come on, Lionel Richie.
Okay.
Just this up. Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie, do you have another one? That's one.
Oh, Adele.
Adele, bang. Okay. That's a double pointer right there.
Yeah.
Okay, Janelle's now got 3. Okay.
Was Neil Diamond's Hello Again, Hello Again, Hello, or was it just Hello?
It might have just been hello. Yeah, I think that would have worked.
Okay.
Not positive. I thought that was just hello. But, you know, every now and then they do in the parentheses.
Yes. And
I thought it was just hello.
He's showing off.
Who?
You're the drunk middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
She's dancing again.
Yeah, she is.
I like when Kevin plays the music. I love to dance, baby.
Okay, Virginia, you got to make up some points. You're losing 3-2 to Janelle here.
Uh-oh.
Okay, multiple artists have had a song simply called Crazy.
Oh, I mean.
Give me all you can.
Patsy Cline.
Okay, bam. Yep.
CeeLo Green.
Give me the group. He's part of it. What's the name of the group?
The short ones.
No.
Nope.
Smarl Smarkly.
Oh, I can't take that credit.
Yeah.
She was not going to get
I got
it.
some help. I would
You
not
think?
have gotten
The show
Gnarls
does-
Barkley.
The show ends at 10. And there's another one you're missing. That's a jam. Oh, come on. It's going to court.
Janelle, if you can name it, you'll get the win here. Another group that has a song Crazy.
Is it Seal? Because I can't use Crazy for You for Madonna, right?
You're correct. Seal would work.
And Aerosmith.
Aerosmith would be another one.
Aerosmith's got
There's a
a
lot of
jam.
songs Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, there's at least 4 big bangers that have Crazy in there. Very nice. All right, Janelle squeaks out a 4-3 win on Virginia. Way to go there, Janelle.
Nice job.
Wait.
Yes. Showing her chops. Way to go. Thanks so much for playing along, Janelle.
Thank you.
Okay, so the big question I have is this new tech really going to be changing our lives? There's so much stuff that is out there that you can get today and so many things that they offer. Now, one of the things that they're doing is something that potentially could be great for dog and cat owners in South Florida, and particularly dog owners who are often trying to take their pets with them everywhere they go. As the cars get hotter with the temperature increasing, what do you sometimes do? And we see a lot of bad decisions being made in the summertime, especially here in South Florida, where people just leave their dog in the car without it running. Terrible idea. Leaving the dog in the car with it running, it is vulnerable to somebody coming in, smashing a window and taking the dog.
Or your dog stealing your car and driving down the street.
You never know.
We've learned dogs love to drive, especially joyride. Doberman Pinschers love doing it.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But now they've come up with something called pet parking spaces. Now, it's not actually a place where you put your dog in the parking lot. It's actually on the line up to the store. It's a small temperature-controlled room with a window, and You ever seen where you put your newspapers in or you have a kiosk like that? It's almost like a doggy-sized locker. Now, I don't think you'd be putting large dogs in this, but they have all the way up to medium-sized dogs, where you could go and you just put them inside of this air-conditioned locker. They might have some cool water in there for them. And then you go in, you shop, you do all your stuff, and then you take your dog out of the locker when you're done shopping. Do you think this is tech that could change our lives and make it a lot easier? And would you be using a pet parking space?
I mean, I guess in theory it could work. It's certainly a lot smarter than leaving your dog in a hot car.
Yeah, could alleviate some problems. I guess the question is, how often would people use it, and then who's going to clean those things?
In Florida, though, everybody tries to bring their dog into the store.
They do.
I see that a lot.
Yeah.
I was over on Palm Beach, and they had a dog in the restaurant.
Yeah, there was a dog sharing a drink with their owner at the bar.
Totally was.
Yeah.
And nobody had a problem with it. I was like, all right, here we are.
And in my opinion, that dog was overserved, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. They say you would prepay through an app to put your dog in there. Kind of like you would do for parking, put a set amount of time or whatever it might be, or it just maybe charges you based on how long your dog was in there. So I don't know. We'll see. But pet parking spaces are something that they're trying to roll out. We'll see if it takes off. Now, this looks pretty good if you're into this kind of work. It's a laser sander. I don't know if you've ever tried to sand a banister or something that has ridges or woodwork that is kind of ornate and it's got those deep crevices, and you're trying to get the sandpaper in there or whatever you might use, and it doesn't seem to work. They have basically kind of like a laser beam, and it just goes across. You ever seen how a power washer looks on a really dirty driveway?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with this laser sander.
And
Wow.
It triples the time when getting it done. And really, you save a lot of time when you use it.
Here's the guy explaining how it works.
Laser sanding. You would never be able to sand things like this in detail and keep all those edges nice and all the details if you had to sand it by hand. It's so much faster, and all the pros are using it now because you can sand anything. You don't ruin the grooves. You can even do it on metal. It'll come off metal, no problem.
They showed a rusty wrench, and they just went down the whole thing. It's almost one of those deals that looks too good to be true that they do only on TV.
I know somebody who got one of those things, and they got it. They fired my friend who's a handyman.
Yeah.
And because they were saving money, they learned how to do it themselves.
Wow. Yeah.
They got it done quicker.
Yeah.
And my buddy is starting to lose gigs as a handyman because people are doing things that are quicker. And he's bummed out about it. He's legitimately going through a depression because he's losing gigs right now because of things that are all this tech.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it, and it's getting easy.
Right.
If you learn, when I say anyone can do it, that means you have to sit down, learn the program. But as soon as you learn the program,
It didn't look difficult.
You know how to do it. Why would you hire somebody that's doubling? The guy's saving money by having that.
Yeah.
But my buddy who's a handyman needs to make a living, and he's freaking out a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Well, you can't beat him joint. I guess you gotta probably get one. And
your buddy's got to buy a laser sander.
Yeah.
I think what's happening is other people are buying laser sanders and they're doing it themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just got to find something that you can't buy a gadget for now. Yeah, it's changing the game. Always got to be adapting. But yeah, the laser sander, that looked. I mean, I don't know why you would buy anything else but this thing. It looks really cool. It's just like.
That's what he even said.
Done.
He goes, "Why would you buy anything else?"
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Now, I don't know. Is this too goofy? Robot shoes that will let you walk 3 times faster.
No, I want to go slower.
If you're wearing them. It's great. Like in New York City, or people are just walking with a mission and got someplace to go. Maybe they all need to get robot shoes.
I have always been excited, interested in personal mobility. But then I start asking myself why I never walked, even though walking is the safest way of getting around the cities. When you push off your toe, we need something that prevents you from slipping backwards. You have a very big push-off force to the ground. We will accelerate at the same time. But as soon as you release and you transition into, what we call control the force, we stop giving you more, gas to continue acceleration.
Okay.
Huh.
Have you ever have that where you're in a group with people, everyone's in the group together, but there's one speedy person that's got to go ahead of everybody and get all the stuff done first? It's like, dude, we're hanging out with a group. Let's enjoy each other's company here.
I don't know. These robot shoes sound cool.
You love it.
If I got to get someplace quick, wow.
Yeah. And then one thing that definitely has been speaking to me, in fact, I almost went for it on Instagram, is a program you can get that will, I guess, wipe your name off the dark web, which is really how all these spammers are getting you. Because I'm blocking every number. I'm blocking 10 to 15 numbers every day. And my phone is just
blowing up.
It's just always. I'm not getting any calls from anybody other than just scammers. And it's all loan stuff, which is insane. I'm like, how many loan department companies are there? Because I blocked every one, I feel.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, it's turning me. It's turning. I'm a jerk to people who I actually really need to talk to. I'm like, scammer, leave me alone, jerk.
Yeah.
And then they call back. This is the nurse at your doctor's office.
Yeah.
We have an appointment for you.
It's becoming a legit problem, and this guy has come up with a new tech where he's actually spamming the spammers themselves.
So I get all these spam calls. I've created a script. It's going to call them back. It's going to wait for them to answer. It's going to interact with the prompts automatically. And when they answer, it's going to play Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up.
Hey, this is Jerry with Express Flooring scheduling.
And then he hung up. See, what you don't know about this script, though, I have it on repeat. It's going to keep calling them back. This is so satisfying.
How awesome is that? You keep spamming them repeatedly. So when they call you, now they're on your list.
You rickroll all of them.
And then it just keeps rickrolling them. So you jam up their own lines because you keep calling them back repeatedly with this program.
Revenge.
You basically turn into Liam Neeson from Taken.
Yes.
You're taking your power back.
Absolutely. I love that. That might be my favorite.
You got to do something because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Well, this person wants to know if they're a jerk because they went to a screening of the movie Michael dressed as Michael Jackson, and they were singing and dancing in their seat. And they say a movie Karen shushed me and then got the manager. And I had to be like, all right. And then I had to stop, singing along and truly enjoying the movie, which is, I thought, the whole point of going to go see a movie in a theater.
Let's talk about this for a second. It's a movie theater.
Yeah.
You're standing in front of people who are sitting behind you. Are we allowed to dance at the movie theater now and it not be annoying? Or do you have to take it because, I don't know, the internet says you have to take it?
Only dancing he did was briefly in the aisle, and he was dancing in his seat, but he was singing along to the songs in the movie. So he is trying to say that any kind of blocking would have been minimal, and it was a quick moonwalk up the aisle, I guess, to entertain people. It's almost like he went there feeling like, you know what? I'm going to make this movie so much more enjoyable for everybody else. They're not going to believe me.
Well,
I get it.
You tried to out Michael.
Kind of did. And then he got called out, and somebody's like, would you stop? Like, I'm here to see Michael, not to see some guy who thinks he's Michael trying to act like this in the theater.
But he's a fan. He's got the love in his heart. I say let him moonwalk.
I get all of that. I love when people have, spirit in their heart. It's when you start impeding in someone else's peace. Are you dancing are you moonwalking in someone's vision where they can't see the movie? At that point, you're at fault.
Said it was brief. It happened one time, and he was only adding to the experience that others were having in the theater.
According to him.
Yes.
Let's ask the theater that.
Yes, no. He said it was only one movie Karen that shushed him and then got the manager. And he said, other than that, people were like loving what he was doing.
Let him dance. Let him sing.
Okay,
Remove Karen.
You're saying he's not a jerk.
No.
What do you think, Bird?
I'm going to try the same thing, but I'm not going to do it the Michael Jackson thing. I'm just going to start doing it the Devil Wears Prada, part 2. I'm just going to get up and start dancing, see how people like it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's a lot of dancing in the Devil Wears Prada.
Well, who cares? You know what? I'm making it better for everyone in the theater. I'm making it better. I'm going to assume everyone loves it.
This kid probably felt like he's at a concert. And he probably never got to see Michael play live.
Yeah.
And so this is his moment, and he's moved.
It's got to be, I have to see exactly what he was doing.
It was an experience for him, which is what he thinks a movie should be, an experience. And he was experiencing the Michael movie. This is not the first time that he has seen it. And this was the only time that somebody had a problem with it.
Have you ever gone to a movie with somebody? They've gone to the theater before. They've probably seen the movie once or twice, but you haven't seen it. And the whole time you're sitting there and they deliver every single line as it's going on or before it goes on. That drives me up a wall because I don't want to hear it from you. I want to hear the movie. That's what I paid for.
I would never be able to stomp on this kid's joy, though. If he's dancing and he's singing, even if I fully can't hear the movie, I'm so happy for him that he's having a good time. I don't want to ruin that moment.
Hold on, is it a kid or is it an adult? Because
it's an adult.
Okay, you're saying kid, that's different. An adult?
It's an adult.
Okay, it's an adult now.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they might have gotten in some people's way, even though that, according to them, they did not.
One quick moonwalk down the aisle. That was it.
According to him.
According to him. That's what he said.
It's just one quick moonwalk. What could that hurt?
I wouldn't care unless you are going up and down the aisle and if you're moonwalking in the aisle in front of people.
I'm going to hype you up and tell you to keep doing it.
What if you wanted to just listen to the movie, though, and not...
Well, you're going to hear this individual enjoying the movie along with you.
And dancing. And what if you just wanted
dancing in a seat, for the most part.
What if you want dancing in the seat?
Now, the comments are not favoring this person who loves Michael, who went to go dance like Michael at Michael. One comment says, it's a movie theater. Shut up and be quiet and sit your ass down so everybody else can watch and enjoy the movie. You want to sing and dance? Do it at your house. Remy says, I want to hear the movie, not you singing. You are the jerk. And Tom said, he's not a jerk. He's an idiot.
The other thing too is you gotta look at someone suspect when they do something and then they try to claim they're speaking for the entire group. He didn't interview everybody in the theater. He doesn't know if they were all feeling it.
He's believing it's only one because only one complained.
That means nothing.
Okay. Is this fake Michael a jerk? 70% of people are saying yes. So I'm sorry. A lot of people are not.
And the other 30 thinks he's just an idiot.
Let him moonwalk.
Yeah. They are seeing a lot of this happening, though, where people are going back and seeing this movie multiple times. It was still in third place at the box office, had $36.5 million. It's its third weekend. Only a 33% drop off from the previous frame. So it's starting to look like you're having people that loved it enough that want to go back and sing along again. So
I think the people that love Michael are getting pure joy from it. And I like
unless they got a movie Karen.
Karen's not getting joy from it.
Are you a Karen though? I think we've changed the term Karen. If you're doing something and you're disrupting people and it's really bothering people around you, you're not a Karen if you are complaining.
Some people like a Karen and they call her a hero in some circumstances.
Look, and in that case, it's just a Karen is just someone that is complaining. But you're right. There are times where complaints are justified. So you go, Karen.
Yeah, it's just one of them things because you complain about something that's blatantly wrong. Now you're labeled a Karen. No, that's not. That's the wrong use of Karen.
Okay. All right. Well, if you ever want to know if you're a jerk for something you got caught off for, just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, Tyreek Hill was in court, and we thought this was going to play out, and then they were going to have to figure out if he owed money to this chick that he apparently had a relationship with a little bit, and that he had messed around in the backyard during football drills. They were playing around, and she got tackled by him and ended up doing some pretty serious damage to her leg, fracturing it. And she claims that it was his fault. He claimed she tripped over the dog It was a whole thing.
Wow, a lot of props involved in this thing.
I don't know if you can sue the dog, but I don't think she is. She's going after him. And they settled yesterday. Now, she agreed to drop her assault claims, and he settled the negligence claim and paid her some amount. We don't know what it was, but she walked away, I guess, happy. He walked away happy, joking on his way out of the courtroom, I'm going to Disney World. So,
okay.
There you go. That little saga is over. Two Miami-Dade sheriff's officers are suing Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and their production company, claiming that the movie The Rip, you know, that movie that was all about like the seizing of $21 million. And I guess in the movie, the cops got sticky fingers and kept some of the cash, but the police officers say that's not true. They said we never stole $1, and now they're suing the production company and the people that made the movie The Rip.
Haven't they ever heard of the term based on a true story? When you say based on a true story, they have liberty to change the factoids.
Well, they say that they are now damaged by the perception of everybody thinking that they stole money, because they say the film opens with the message inspired by true events.
This has happened to other actors where for some reason someone bought the rights to their story and they have no say in it. And they do a story about their life and it's not right, makes them look terrible.
Well, if you didn't steal any money and this movie is all about how you stole money, I can kind of see their point.
But do you kind of, are you absolved from that when you kind of do the whole, these are based on.
Inspired by.
Exactly.
I don't know. What is the legal thing on that? Because the whole name of the movie is The Rip. And if you rip, I guess that means you stole money from a cash seized in a arrest.
And they can argue, oh, you know what? We were just doing a version of this story, but we took liberties.
They've done the based on actual.
Yes.
Yeah. And so what are the liberties you can do? How much can be the attachment? Is it really defamatory if you take certain liberties to make them look like worse people? And then they say that affects them in real life.
Yeah, I forget what story it was, but to make the movie better, they made the father of the actor they were doing. They made the father an absentee father, a terrible dad. He beat the kid. None of that was true.
Oh.
The dad was actually a great father.
Oh.
And when the movie came out, he was like, dude, what the hell is this?
That sucks. Poor guy. I mean, yeah, if you never stole any money and the whole movie is based on how you stole money, I kind of see their point. Well, they still have to live in Miami.
Even you said the movie Rudy, they took some liberties with how,
Yeah, to make him look a lot better. I mean, it went the other way. I don't know that it was as dramatic and great as what they said, and that's typically what happens.
We will keep you posted on that. And then finally here, the Miss America pageant is coming right here to South Florida. It's going to be held in Palm Beach County for the next 3 years. They're going to do it at the Kravis Center. And you can check out this year's ceremonies. Will start on August 28th and go the whole week through September 7th.
Cue the fighting debate in 3, 2. Why are we having pageants? I can't believe it. This is terrible. Every single year, it's the same fight.
Yeah, the Palm Beach County Convention Center and the Kravis Center will both be hosting pageants. So we are going to be Pageant Central. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of do it, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
All right, here we go. Myself and Jbird, team full throttle.
We got so much gas in this car.
It's funny you say that.
Yeah, that is, considering what the punishment's going to be today.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get to that coming up here for the losers. Okay, so I am going to be the responder. Jbird is the gambler for our team, and for Virginia and Denny's is the gambler. Virginia is the responder.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How are you feeling mentally?
I feel as good as I ever am, which is not great.
It's like I'm at a 30%.
Barely hanging on.
Yeah.
Okay, good. These are good numbers. I need a crunch. I like it.
High functioning depressed. Let's go.
High functioning. Oh, you have that too?
Okay, here is what we have got. We've got the first topic is American Idol contestants. American Idol contestants. Okay, Jbird, how many of them can I name in 10 seconds?
Oh, first of all, I used to call you the dog, Randy Jackson, back in the day.
Okay.
You can do 6.
6. All right, Danny, what do you think about with Virginia?
I hear a glug, 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 full bottle happening. I'm going to raise it to 7.
Okay.
Bottle.
Let me just go ahead and check these keys real quick. I'm revving that gas up. Oh, yeah. What are we at?
We're at 7.
Oh, man. My boy is great because he can do 8.
Okay. All right. What do you want to do here, Denny's?
The ball's in your court. I'm going to say do it, Kev. We'll start off with this.
You got this.
Yes.
You
Good
got
call.
this.
Good call.
You got this.
All right, here we go. Clay Aiken, Bo Bice, Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, Daughtry, Michael Stipe, Sarah Perkins.
Sarah Perkins? I went to school with her.
Was she ever on American Idol?
She was
We have
not.
to check. We don't know.
Because if she was.
She's very nice. I hope she's doing great.
Yeah, we could have used that. Yeah, I know I had 5, and that was about it.
It starts getting tough. Has 6.
It does.
Yeah.
Stutter, Fantasia. All right, you're right. Sanjaya. Okay, never mind.
Stop yelling at Kevin.
Clearly a big Idol fan.
I did watch it for a good 5 years.
Yes. Okay. All right, first point to 3 goes to Virginia and Denny's. All right, next up, we have types of milk humans consume. Types of milk humans consume. Okay. All righty. Denny's, you get to start this off here.
I'm going to start it off at 4 types of milk that humans consume.
Okay. Jbird.
You feeling alive? Because I think you can do 5.
All right. Denny's.
I'm trying to think if I can think of 5 different milks. Man, I hate to. I'll say do it, Kev. That's kind of a tricky.
Okay.
Don't you let me down.
Okay.
Channel Bo Bice.
Okay.
Channel Sinjaya.
Okay, you got cow, goat, coconut, half and half, 2%, whole milk. You have goat, squirrel, deer milk.
Like I said, I was confused on the topic. So are we taking 2% whole milk, 1% skim milk? Are those all types of...
They're different types of milk.
But that's all cow.
It's all cattle.
Sanjaya, Bo Bice.
I don't know. You guys, I just don't know.
There's almond milk. You can get to that. Coconut milk. Rice
I
milk.
did hear coconut from you. Coconut. I heard cow, goat, coconut.
Yeah.
Well,
Could've gone almond rice. Yeah, and then animal-wise,
breast.
you got human.
You got
yeah, that's true.
Your favorite.
Yeah, human milk.
It's my favorite too, by the way, just for the record.
Yeah.
What's the audience say? Those are the eyes and ears of this institution.
Yeah, I guess that's the question. Can you have different variations of cow milk? Because I'm trying to think how many you can get on that.
2% milk
is cow milk,
and red milk are different though.
They're all cow milk.
But I get that they're cows.
It's just got water.
Denny's, if you yell at me ever again.
I'm just trying to think. I do it.
Denny's, don't yell at him in front of Kevin.
I mean, Denny, this is embarrassing. In front of the public?
You're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll mind myself.
I trust the good people.
I did get to 5, though, if you counted 2% skim.
Well, so definitely if you counted the variations of milk.
I believe in the people of the chat room.
Okay.
That's who I believe in.
All right, we'll take it to 50 votes. They're letting us know right now. Does it count? Yay or nay? All right, I'm going to stop it right now. And 54% are giving it to us, so we get a point on that one.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
Talking about the chat room, like I'm saying.
Okay. That's a tough category that one spit out.
Cow, 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 and cow. All right.
Yeah. Wait, we are making some moves.
Okay, next topic is cities in Miami-Dade County. Cities in Miami-Dade County. Okay. We're going to be starting this one off. Jbird, what is the number we go for?
I mean, they used to call you 305 before Pitbull was around.
Okay, yeah, I'm the original 305.
Did they?
They did, but then he got hair and he could not. And so my boy loves the Miami area, only talking about a half a dozen.
Okay, going to start off at 6. All right.
6 towns. What do I hear? Is that a glug, 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 glug? I'm raising it to 7.
Okay, going to go 7. All right.
I mean, my boy used to reside out in those areas.
Okay. He's revving.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
revving it up.
Oh, yeah. And I'm hitting the gas at the red light.
Yeah.
He ran the red light.
No,
Yeah, he did.
I'm revving it.
You said you hit the gas at the red light.
I'm in park. I'm intimidating the other people at the red light. I'm intimidating.
Oh my gosh. He's an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. Accident Pennington says my boy can do another one. Well, I forget the number. I've been talking too long.
I think we're at 8.
We're going to go to 8 now.
Oh, that's my
We're
dog.
going to go to 8.
8. God.
Okay.
Man, I hate to not believe in Virginia. I just say do it, Kev. That's a lot. There's a lot.
It's a
there.
lot. You're right.
Okay.
You got this.
All right. Miami, Miami Beach, Miami Lakes, Miami Gardens, Aventura, Coconut Grove, Coral Springs, Sweetwater. How many did I get?
8 with
That's
Sweetwater.
Okay.
I don't know Sweetwater.
Is
either.
Sweetwater real?
Oh, yeah. Sweetwater, Miami. Me and what's his name? Me and Kev used to go there all the time.
Okay.
Sweetwater, Miami-Dade.
Oh, they're talking
wow.
about Sweetwater.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Sweetwater from Sweet Kev.
And guess what? That's going to be your new nickname for me now. Oh, my boy, Sweetwater Ralston.
Sweetwater Ralston.
I love it. And oh, boy, am I thirsty.
Sweetwater.
Hey, I mean, you got that one.
Okay. All right. You guys saying I got the 8?
Wow.
I mean, that was 8 even. If
that
all those
was
counted.
8,
Yeah.
I'm saying we're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did I say Coconut Grove or Coral Springs? Some people are saying maybe Coral Springs.
What?
So I just don't know. I could review the tape.
Okay. All right,
Chat room, please.
We'll check on that just to make sure. Okay. All right, we'll see. Is it 2-1? It's going to be 2-1 either way. So either I did get it or I didn't get it. One person is going to be 1 point away from the win. We're going to find out who that is next. Okay, I did not get the cities in Miami-Dade. And I know if I had more time and I was calm, I probably would have thought of them. Everybody's like going, hey, Leah, Kendall, what's wrong with you? I get it, I know. It's when you're under the gun, it's a little bit of a different situation.
We didn't get it, huh?
We did not. We are down 2-1. We're 1 away from a loss.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right. Here we go. This could be the final topic. And do it, bitch. It is things that are round. Things that are round. Okay. Denny's, you start us off here. How many round things can Virginia name in 10 seconds?
There's so many round things out there. I'm gonna crank it up. I'm gonna start us off at 7.
8. Kevin could do 8.
Okay.
There's a lot of round things. There's just tons of round things.
I mean, there's so many round things.
I mean, just so many.
Okay, we established that.
I know.
I want to reiterate.
I'm killing time while I think. 8, 9. I'm just afraid Kevin could squeak off 8. I'm gonna have to raise it to 9. There's just, I mean, so many round things.
Okay. What do you want to do here, Bird?
I'm
9 now.
I'm looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get a feel. I'm trying to get inside you.
Okay.
Mentally
It's not that kind of show.
and spiritually.
Save the sexual stuff for the ATS.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Let me go ahead and say, I don't know why. I believe in you, dog.
Okay. One of these days I'll prove you right. I haven't yet today.
You can do 9. Just don't stop, baby.
I'd have to do 10.
You can do counting. Maybe not.
Don't even let the gremlin in your psyche, Kev. Block her out. It's impossible, I know.
Right.
Lord knows I've been trying to do it for 23 years or however long I've been on
How's
this
that
show.
going?
It's terrible. I'm broken. You can do 10 and do it with some gusto, baby. Prove him wrong. Because Denny's ain't got the nards. He ain't got the nards to tell Virginia to do 11.
I just don't know if I want to raise it to 11. It's just you have to nail it. Oh, I hate to keep putting Kevin on the spot. I'm going to say do a Kev.
Round.
Okay.
It gets tough at 10.
All right, baseball, basketball, beach ball, golf ball, tennis ball, tire, car tire, tractor tire, earring, cup, coaster, hoop, earring, hula.
Hoop would put you over for sure.
I mean, that's what we call round Ralston.
You know, they called me that when I was younger.
Oh, no.
He could have listed himself. Fat Kev.
Fat Kevin, I'm hugging you right now. I'm here for you. And
But you can't get your arms around it.
Here, take the snowball. I'm talking about the snack. It's round. It's delicious. Or a fudge round.
All right.
Okay.
So I think he got that. I knew he was going to list all the balls. I thought he'd run out of steam after the balls.
Okay. All right, final one that we got here. With the Lakers getting eliminated last night, we're doing NBA teams. NBA teams. All right, Jbird, we started off here. What do you want to take it to?
Kevin can do 8 NBA teams.
Okay. Denny's.
I do think Kevin could do 8. I'm going to have to raise it to 9.
Okay.
I'm afraid Kevin's going to definitely get 8.
Okay.
I know you can do 10, but I want to see the witch sing for her supper. Can she do 9, Kevin? Oh my gosh, I'm
I don't know.
scared.
I feel like that's a number you could squeak by if you're rattling them off.
You can do 10.
Okay.
You definitely can do 10. Of course.
Has Virginia even done one yet?
No, we're making Kevin
She
dance
has not
today.
done like I'm over here. I'm doing cash code contests. I'm running this. Like, hey, you can do 27.
You're tap dancing.
Oh my God.
Kevin, I apologize.
I need a drink.
I apologize for one thing and one thing only.
Yeah.
For believing in you.
You know when you're Bird's partner, you better be ready to work.
Yes.
Full throttle.
What do I hear in the dare?
I don't think Virginia can do more. I'm gonna have to say. I'm just gonna have to have Kevin do it.
You might as well say, I'm just going to have to break Kevin real quick.
Kevin, we call this a walk-off win.
Okay. Let's see if I can do 10 NBA teams, 10 seconds. Heat, Hornets, Nuggets, Pacers, Celtics, Lakers, Sixers, Knicks, Nuggets, Raptors. I even lost track of where it was. How many did I get?
You got 9.
9.
I have 10.
He said Nuggets twice.
I wasn't done. He had 10. He said Nuggets twice.
I lost track of where I was on the map.
Did we not get it?
Nope.
This is so much.
I'm so tired.
You lost.
He's played every round.
I did everything.
He did. Some gave all.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Kev gave all.
Oh, I'm one tired dude. All right, Bird, we got the L. That means we got the punishment.
Oh.
Well, believe it or not, there is a new fart salad trend that is taking shape on TikTok.
This recipe is designed to maximize the stench and volume of your farts. Overboil your eggs for 12 to 14 minutes. Oligosaccharides are the carbs that cause farts in baked beans. Avoid rinsing your beans or you'll rinse away the farts. Artichokes are best served straight from the can. Cut up your red onions and let them sit for 30 minutes to maximize the sulfur compounds. Stir in some chia seeds for added fiber. Finally, mix everything with mayo and hot sauce.
Wow, how about that, huh? Ooh, that's some rough stuff. So I guess the whole point is you're just going to be consuming things that are going to make you fart like crazy.
I really did think he had 10 basketball teams. I thought you had it, but
I said, I lost myself on the map and I couldn't remember where I was. Yeah, if I could have gone slowly through it, it'd have been no problem.
I thought you did good. The point of the game is to push it.
Okay. Yeah, we did. You can't say we didn't push it.
No, you cannot. You pushed it, Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, we did. We definitely pushed it. So, yeah, they say things like chopped kale, shredded cabbage, roasted Brussels sprouts, raw or roasted broccoli, cauliflower, radishes, beans, black beans, edamame, all that kind of stuff. Apparently gives you maximum farts. Now, what you got to do is not only eat the fart salad, but your job now is almost like you have a clicker all day. You need to keep track of how many times you toot between now and tomorrow. We're going to see, is it effective? So it's kind of an experiment. So you get to eat it. Now it'll take a minute to get this all down. So, we'll do it. But a couple bites here just to kind of sample how the taste is of the fart salad.
It already smells like farts.
It does.
It reeks in here.
Smells like an ass salad.
Oh, it's so gross.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's not great.
No, it's not.
I purposely didn't jazz it up with any seasoning that's special.
It's everything I hate. It's like chopped raw onion.
Oh, it is. Wow.
Awful.
That's all the stuff that's really known to make you toot.
Farty
Oh, these eggs are
to the max.
Ooh, well seasoned. Man, oh, man. Ooh. Those even lives up to it.
Yeah.
I mean, TikTok says you will be ripping ass like all day. Bird's having a hard time getting
He's
it down.
having a hard time getting it.
Yikes.
I mean, instantly, I roasted the broccoli, I roasted the cauliflower, like it said, and as soon as you do that, man, I mean, it smells like farts instantly.
It does. I mean, you could call it a fart salad just for how it smells alone. I can only imagine what's running through you. Wow. Okay. I got about a quarter of mine done.
It is healthy, Kevin, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at it like that.
Highly healthy, yeah.
Some things on this show that we've made you consume are high in sugar and gross stuff. This is so natural and so no sugar.
I'm just going to be a prisoner in my own home.
You're going to be farting.
Oh, my gosh. I feel for everyone as they come home today. They'd be like, what happened in here? My goodness. Okay, well, we'll report back. Is the TikTok fart salad really effective? Jbird looks like he's enjoying it over there.
He's barely getting it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's so mad.
Yeah, that is not going well for him. What's your favorite part of it, Bird? What do you think?
Are you crying? Oh, the good news is your tears can act like a salad dressing.
There's no crying into it, bitch.
He's crying.
I don't know if you heard, but today is the congressional field hearing that they're going to be having, focusing on Jeffrey Epstein and the federal sex trafficking laws that he broke here and why Palm Beach County gave him such a lenient sentence.
Yeah, Acosta. Why don't you tell us exactly who you're working for?
They say the hearing is going to be examining how federal laws and law enforcement handled the Epstein case and whether reforms are needed to better protect victims.
We've been saying this for years.
Yep. Now, I don't know, will it be effective or not? We'll see. There are attorneys representing Epstein survivors who criticize the hearing as political theater, and they question why victims and their advocates were not involved in planning it. They also called for changes to federal laws they say allow wealthy offenders like Epstein to avoid harsher punishment for years. So we'll see. Again, this might be political theater. There might not be anything that comes out of it. I've heard the comments, and yes, there are a lot of things that we'd all like to know the answers to. Is this going to be the way to get them? And I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. But that is all going down in Palm Beach County today.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, they got another one. The 561 Predator catches here in Palm Beach County. Doing their thing. They always get them in the weirdest places, too. They got 36-year-old Christopher Almendarez. They had a little sting operation going on at the Delray Beach Dollar Tree.
Classy.
Yes. Now, the group used a decoy posing as a 14-year-old girl named Mia to communicate with Almendarez through a Meet Me Up app. They say that he allegedly sent sexually explicit messages asking about hotels and suggested that they go to the girl's home while her mother was at work.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. What a suggestion, huh? So they went up and confronted him there at the Dollar Tree in Delray Beach, and this is basically how it went down.
I'm asking you, why would you want to meet with a 14-year-old when you have a wife? You're better than this. You have a wife and a daughter. What are you doing? What would your wife say? What would she say? She'd be upset, right? And not only that you're cheating on her, but or having an affair, but it's a minor. Have you ever done this before? Then why does it seem so, when I read these messages, like they seem so comfortable? You've never done it before. Never. And she told you that she was a virgin, didn't she? But she told you that, right? And you're going to be willing, okay, to take her virginity? You're okay with taking a 14-year-old's virginity? But a 14-year-old can't consent, Chris. Maybe it's a learning moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my.
The Delray Beach police then showed up, and that's when he confessed, and then he was arrested on charges including traveling to meet a minor for sex, using a two-way communication device to facilitate a felony, and electronically transmitting harmful material to a minor.
There's one where the dude, they catch him in the store, and he starts freaking out. He starts saying, I'm here to buy poop medicine. I'm here to buy poop medicine. And they go, no, you're not. We're here. And they chase him out in the... it wasn't 561 who did it. It was another team. The guy, they chase him out to a car. He gets in his car. He backs up because he's all freaked out, hits another car, drives into a lamppost, gets out of his car, sprints back into the store, and everybody tackles him.
Oh, my gosh.
It was insane.
Wow.
It was 11 minutes of pure, what the hell's going to happen next?
Well, it's a terrible way to go out. How you make yourself look even more gross. You start yelling about how you need poop medicine?
He wouldn't he was screaming, I need poop medicine!
Downward spiral.
Wow.
I think he was on meth because he kept scratching himself. Yeah, it was weird.
Well, there was a tourist in Hawaii that started throwing rocks at an endangered monk seal.
I saw this video.
People called him out on it. He's like going, I'm rich. I can pay the fines. Well, then all of a sudden, a vigilante went and beat his ass. Now listen to this.
Why would you throw a rock at it? Hello? He just threw a rock at a sea lion. We have that on video.
Yeah.
They got him on video, and then he was cocky about it, and then he got a fistful, mouthful of fist.
And now he's going to be prosecuted on top of it.
Good.
Yeah.
And he still has to pay the fine.
Good. I'm okay with all that.
Me too.
Except for throwing the rock. An 18-year-old Pensacola, Florida woman was arrested after she tried to rob her sister's boyfriend at gunpoint.
Oh, my gosh.
The victim got a ride to his girlfriend's house from a friend, but when he arrived, the teen pointed a gun at him. She then hit him in the face with the gun and told him to strip.
Good Lord.
This is the sister? Her sister's boyfriend? Wow. They say that the woman got into her own vehicle, tried to push the victim's truck, then off of the road. When he tried to escape, police eventually found the woman, pulled her over. Now she's facing charges including battery and robbery with a weapon.
Wow.
That's a wild night. There was a late-night hot dog turf war that turned violent in West Hollywood. Two female hot dog vendors got into a wild-ass street fight over selling space. Very competitive market. I don't know if you knew that.
I think that happens a lot of times with any street vendors that claim a corner.
Yeah.
It is a turf war.
So you got a hot dog and a show as these ladies are pulling hair, dragging each other down to the ground.
Oh, my.
Throwing punches, even swinging metal tongs.
Oh, my. Not the hot dog tongs.
Oh, my
Hot dog tongs?
Hot dog tongs. They say police responded to the chaotic scene, and the viral video quickly sparked jokes online about the city's ultra-competitive hot dog scene.
I guess so.
Clearly.
I mean, I kind of have to get a hot dog from both and figure out who's king.
There's a Nashville social media influencer known online as Chud the Builder. who got arrested after allegedly refusing to pay a nearly $400 bill at an upscale steakhouse. Now, they say that Dalton Etherly ordered 2 entrees, drinks, and appetizers, totaling about $372 at Bob's Steak and Chop House. But things escalated after staff said, hey, man, you can't be live streaming in here. We don't want that going on. So he became disruptive, then started yelling racial remarks and announced he wasn't paying for the meal he'd already eaten.
What?
And they said, yeah, it doesn't work like that, dog. Sorry. He got arrested and was charged with theft of services, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. He was booked on $5,000 bond.
Anybody can live stream, but not all of us have our mental faculties in order.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
You're right.
And honestly, people are watching these live streams. Get out and make your own life. Like, stop watching what everyone else is doing live for hours. Like 12 hours, people are sitting there just staring at what someone else is doing, and it's not that exciting.
No.
Go out and live your own adventure. Don't watch someone else's. It's crazy. A 28-year-old woman got caught impersonating a 16-year-old student at a New York City high school.
This happens. It's kind of crazy, but
I don't know why. It's wild.
I think it's a psychosis. They want to be young again. They want to be surrounded by young people. Maybe they have a weird sexual thing.
They say it took 2 weeks until educators became suspicious. She's now been charged with criminal impersonation and trespassing. And how miserable does this sound? A Delta Airlines flight from Atlanta spent nearly 8 hours airborne on Saturday, and they were just flying around the ocean. Then like, yeah, you know what? We got something going on here. It's an operational issue. Let's just go back. So they initiated the turnaround at about 9:15. They landed at 1:30 a.m. They were up there for 8 hours.
And just landed back in Atlanta?
Same place, yep.
Oh,
Trip to nowhere. Yep.
That sucks.
A trip to nowhere. Can you imagine you just spent 8 hours on a plane and you wound up in the exact same spot? You could have, if you would have known, you'd be like, you know what? I'll just stay here. We'll go do something fun. We'll see the city.
I mean, at least you landed and it wasn't like a mechanical failure and the plane crashed.
Yeah.
Look at it like that.
Right.
8 hours of inconvenience, but at least your life is intact.
And if you're going to be going on a Caribbean cruise through the Bahamas, you had better check to see when they hold elections, because that would be today. And what that means, they don't serve alcohol when they have elections.
What?
So all cruise passengers, high and dry on the shore today. No booze for you.
No Goombay smash?
Nope, and it covers all Bahamian islands.
Hell no. I'm here for the Goombay.
It's all private islands operated by cruise companies.
No
Nothing can
clicks?
serve booze.
No nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, no. I'm out.
It's a dry Tuesday.
I'd be so mad.
Oh, can you imagine Virginia one whole day sober on a cruise?
Never.
And the pet supply company Chewy hosted the world's largest dog pool party on Saturday at Chewy Bark Park in Coral Gables.
Now that's adorable.
Did they pee in the pool or were they cool?
It's a great question. 277 dogs of all sizes were splashing in kiddie pools, while a Guinness World Record keeper was there watching on as this party was happening.
This is Cooper. I feel honored to be holding him. He's one of the many dogs that are helping set this Guinness Book of World Records of the largest pool party here in Coral Gables. And then look at this is his brother, Rupert, right over here. So cute. And I'm also joined by Carrie, so she helped throw this event. First, before we get into everything, what are we doing here?
So we are here today at Chewy Summer Social at Chewy Bark Park in Coral Gables. And you're right, we're throwing the largest dog pool party. And we're going for a Guinness World Record.
Okay.
Aww.
Get it. Nice work.
That sounds fun. Those dogs had to be loving life.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of fun for dogs.
A dog pool party?
If everyone was cool with each other. Not all dogs are cool.
And that David Rush, who has more than 350 Guinness World Records, set another one. He balanced a skateboard on his chin for 1 hour, 1 minute, and 36 seconds.
Ah, good for him. People give him crap, but let the guy have some goofy time.
He's got his thing.
Let him have some fun.
350.
He's a teacher. He does it for the kids. The kids get into it.
Balancing a skateboard on your chin.
He's got a ton of that's all he does.
Yeah.
I respect it.
If you got time, I'll bring a skateboard.
Yeah, do it. Just take the skateboard. See how many times you can hit me over the head with it.
It's at your own record.
Let's try a new record.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Well, I think for obvious reasons, I love shows that are about South Florida, and I seem to watch every single one of them, and some of them are really good. Some of them are okay. And I saw the previews of this new show on Peacock that just premiered on Thursday called MIA, and I guess all 9 episodes are already up. Now, the thing that really got my attention, not only is it set in South Florida, and you're talking about somebody on this show who is coming from like a family who had a drug-running business. So, I mean, it ties in all that kind of stuff. There's tragedy, there's murder, there's all those kind of things. But it is also from the co-creator of the show Ozark that I loved. And that was great. And that had such a great essence. And if it's Ozark set in South Florida, I'm like, what a great show. Oh. Now, I don't know that they had the same kind of star power that they had in Ozark, which really kind of, brought it alive. Shannon Gazella is the... Gisela, I guess, is the person who is starring as Etta Tiger Jones is the name of the lead character in this, but I'm just kind of curious, is it good? It's set largely in the Florida Keys and Miami.
Okay.
So it looked kind of gritty, it looked kind of dark, looked kind of cool. It looked like it was fitting the bill. I mean, that's what got my attention. I'm like, is that Miami? I was like, okay, that is Miami.
Will it be as good as Bloodline was the first 2 seasons?
I don't know. Yeah, and how would you rank them of all these shows that have come out? Because, I think... Miami Vice has still got to be the #1 best show on South Florida, right?
I think so.
I can't think of one that's close.
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls, yeah, solid as well.
By the way, did I have this right? Were the Golden Girls, did they try to say they were in their 50s during that show?
I think some of them were in their 50s when they were filming, and I don't know if they're playing women in their 50s, but I've seen that as, kind of that thing of, I know they talked about Wilford Brimley when he did Cocoon. I think he was like in his 50s. And you're going, what? Like, he looked like he was 70. He looked like he was 70 for 40 years.
Well, even Mr. Miyagi, you had said he was in his early 50s, like 52 when he played Mr. Miyagi.
52, yeah.
And the first one, to me, I always thought my man was like 73 with the wisdom. But he was young. 52 is young.
I feel like that, but I don't know. I'm sure if you ask any 20-year-old, they'd be going, you're not young, dude.
Well, that's why I'm saying that, because I want to make you feel good. No, you're on the other side of you're on the back end.
Yeah. People are throwing some stuff out. Yeah, you know what? You'd probably say maybe Dexter might be the best. That was set in South Florida. Burn Notice is up there.
Okay, yeah.
Miami Vice, Golden Girls.
Ballers.
Yeah,
that's right.
Ballers was solid, and then they had to take it someplace else.
But the first 2 or 3 seasons was down in Miami.
That was with The Rock, yeah. Love that. Yeah, if you had to put together a top 5 list, in what order do you put them? All right, so let me know if the show is any good before I jump in and waste, I guess, probably 9 hours of my life watching it. Bird, what you got on your mind today?
Well, so my girlfriend's dog, she has a German Shepherd, and her name's Dakota, and I really do love her, and she's a great watchdog. She, if anything, anyone's acting squirrely, she lets you know she's around. But I didn't know that my girlfriend had done this. She had bought a sign and put it on the fence, and it said, "Beware, German Shepherds in backyard. They will bite. Enter at your own risk." And I didn't know she put that there. And I had 3 different people who needed to get in my yard to do work. And I'm getting text messages and calls going, hey, dog, I don't think I'm going to be going to your backyard today. Is there a German Shepherd that wants to eat my face off? I go, wait, what are you talking about? I go, there's a sign that says, if you enter this area, enter at your own risk, and the dog will bite. And it says we have 2 dogs, which we do not. So people are all freaked out that we're, because I have people going in my backyard working on some stuff with my lawn. They ain't going back there.
No.
So I had to take off the sign and say, we got to have a little talk about these signs we put up. People are afraid to enter our house, which I do like at nighttime. I want the people at night to be afraid. I don't want people who are working on my yard.
You got to put Velcro on that sign and put it up and take it down.
Well, imagine if you're walking up there, the sign's never been there, and then you just walk up and you're going through the fence. And dogs will bite.
No.
Enter at your own risk.
Not going.
Do you like your face? Well, if you don't, walk in. It's like,
intimidating.
And no, and I don't even think it's one of those official signs. I think we got it off Amazon Prime, so it looks a little bit more menacing than it needs to. Just be careful with your signs is all I'm saying.
Yeah. And Regina, what's on your mind today?
Well, today is a day that all women dread for me, the annual OBGYN visit.
You got to go to a gynosaurus.
The gynosaurus today. Ugh.
What is it? Is it painful or is it just uncomfortable? Is it awkward?
It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. It's weird. It's invasive. It's embarrassing. You're so like. Sometimes you have to be fully naked. That's weird, too.
Well, tell Dr. Thornton me and Kevin hope she's doing well.
I will tell her. Yeah. I don't know what she's doing with her career. She told me she might be, like, phasing out soon. She's like, I don't know. Eventually, I want to retire. And I was like, oh, my gosh.
I mean,
when she retires, I got to show a new person this hoo-ha.
I mean, you can only look. You can only see so many hoo-has in a lifetime before you finally go, all right, I got to tap out of this.
Yeah.
I wonder which hoo-ha pushed her over the edge.
There was one.
There is, yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm not sure it was building, but there was one that she saw. She goes, nope, I can't do it no more.
I can't do this no more.
Nope, I can't.
That one was just too much.
It was too much like a deli.
Too much like a smelly deli. Because a lot of times you go to the gynecologist when you have a problem.
Well, not if you go for your yearly PAP.
No, yearly PAP is just a well woman check. That's covered by insurance. But if you have to go like during the year spontaneously because you have a problem. Ugh.
Do I have consent to ask you a question?
Sure.
What's the most, not regular PAP, what's the most you've been in a year? That you're like, all right, I'm having an off season.
I haven't been a lot in a regular besides well woman check, but I have been. I mean, obviously, when I was pregnant, I was there all the time.
That's different. I'm talking about just a regular day.
Just something's not right.
It's not right.
I'm baking bread down here, and I don't feel right about it.
You've been listening to the Yeasty Boys too much? I don't know.
Not more than maybe like once or maybe twice in a year.
Okay. Yeah. I'd like to explore that year, see what's going on.
We're trying to keep that pH right.
Yeah, you got to.
There's a lot.
It's like a swimming pool.
No one taught me as a young woman, but I am teaching my daughter, and I'm hoping that, the next generation, if you know more, you can do better.
Well, look, we all got to agree PHB is important. pH balance.
pH balance is very important. And you'd be surprised how many things can throw it off. And no one tells you that. And you need to make sure that, you're on top of it.
I've heard even things you eat sometimes can throw off a little bit of the...
Absolutely. Soaps.
Fart salad?
Yeah. What do you think that would do to your hoo-ha?
Oh, man. Oh,
wow.
Yes. This is turned officially gross.
That'd be rough.
How'd that fart salad taste, by the way? You got it all down?
That was terrible. It was awful. People are like, it's the weakest punishment ever. Well, I don't have to tell you. It was awful. I don't know what to tell you. It was awful.
It smelled like a trucker's butt.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's so much about eating. It's just, if you have to fart all day long and you're just continually farting. I don't know if you've been that's not fun.
No.
Like if you just have bad gas all day and you're just ripping them out.
It's going to be...
Especially because I got to do some appointments and stuff like that where I'm getting close to people. I'm going to be reeking. They'll be like, oh my gosh, he stinks.
I too have to go to the gynosaurus today. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not a big... This is going to be an interesting experiment for me. I'm not a big farter.
Today you will be.
We shall see.
Yeah. We'll
I don't know
if it works or not.
I got a stomach like an ox.
Well, I asked the question what the best TV series based in South Florida of all time was. And it is pretty much a deadlock tie between Miami Vice and the Golden Girls.
Okay.
Yeah. Golden Girls, too, would sneakily sometimes get a little heavy.
Okay.
With some of their episodes. Remember when Rose thought she had HIV?
Yes.
Well, I think it might have even been full-blown AIDS, maybe.
Damn.
She got a blood transfusion.
Wow. Okay.
Damn, Rose.
It stayed with me as a kid. I don't know. It was very heavy.
And then Dexter right behind. So we got a slight lead for Golden Girls, followed by Miami Vice, and then Dexter, and then Burn Notice and Ballers, not as close. You got three big ones.
My boy JR, you know JR.
Yeah.
He's been in Burn Notice and Ballers. He got some small little roles, and I was just talking to him the other day. He's getting back into acting.
That's
no
good.
big deal. That's Rocco's acting coach.
He's a great actor. Just what sucks is, you talked about it.
Yeah.
Miami took away a lot of opportunities for people that could go during the day and try to get those extra roles or those little lines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Have they changed that to where they're giving more tax breaks to production companies to make it more appealing to bring shows back to South Florida?
I have not heard that they've done that, but I did hear that the money dried up in Georgia, and now they're retreating out of Georgia. So maybe they might come back since the benefits aren't in Georgia anymore. So maybe we'll see a little bit more. Maybe this new show on Peacock, MIA, is a sign of that.
Or just do it KVJ horror movie style. Don't ask for permission. Just go on the street and start filming.
Permitless.
Permitless, exactly.
That should be the name of your next movie.
Permitless.
Permitless.
Permitless. Well, if you've ever driven in South Florida, you know that you've seen something bizarre happening in the car next to you. Jbird, you said you saw a woman that was right next to you that opened up a brand new half-gallon of milk and just...
Well, let me preface this. I was on 45th Street. Things get weird. I was at a red light. And this is a brand new, now it wasn't a full gallon of milk. It was a half a gallon of milk. I saw her open it up, and I saw her chug and chug and chug to the point where it was gone. And then before I could even realize it, she was off when the green light went down. And
beast mode.
Beast mode. Now, I know if you drink a whole gallon, you can throw up. People can't do it. But this is a half a gallon, and she took it down. It was quite impressive, but it was weird. I'm just looking over. She had no idea I'm looking. Maybe she did. I don't know. But she just opened it up. Go. Done with the milk, and then drove off on the green light. I go, chugging milk like that. That would make me barf.
Yeah, that's a rough thing to witness. And it's getting hot, too. I don't know if milk was a good choice today.
Florida's gonna Florida.
Florida's gonna Florida. People don't realize you can see. I saw a girl. She was digging for the sky, picking her nose. I thought she had buried treasure up there.
Yeah, but a lot of people do.
But it was a long red light, and she was just, digging so bad, and I could not look. I'm going, how long is she going to go? And how deep is she going to get that finger in there? She was knuckles deep in that thing.
It's amazing how people in cars act like either you can't see them or they just all of a sudden don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
They probably wouldn't do that in the grocery store, but in traffic in their car, they will be digging all day long.
There was another person, she just gone through the drive-thru, and she got her food. I've never seen a human eat a burger that quick. And it was at a red light, and she's like, but she had no idea people were watching her.
I kind of see myself in both your stories because I pick my nose and I do eat a burger really fast.
I think Kevin's right. I don't know if people care. I think they go, I'm never going to see this person ever again.
Yeah, I'm in traffic. I don't know you.
Yeah, so what if you see me picking although the one girl that was knuckles deep in her nose, I would even say
knuckles.
That's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much. Put your little visor down or something.
You go past one knuckle, you're tickling your brain.
I can't even get my finger. I have the smallest nostrils.
You do.
I can't even get a finger up there.
You got baby nostrils.
If I wanted to go knucks deep, I wouldn't be able to.
You can't.
I can't do it.
Saturday night, we were on 95, and there was an ambulance in the lane next to us. Panda was driving, and it was me, Mags, and Rocco, and Panda. And have you ever seen this before where there's a patient in the back of the ambulance? It's nighttime, but they left all the lights on in the back with the patient. And then there's only one person in the ambulance besides the patient. It's the driver.
Yeah.
Like there was no other attendant back with this lady, and she looked like it wasn't going well.
Oh, no.
It was not going well. And the kids were horrified. And it was so bright and illuminated.
Right.
I was like, you've got to turn off the light for privacy for the patient.
That's why. What was the guy supposed to do? Drive and attend to her at the same time?
Yeah, where's the other worker? Aren't you supposed to have two people in the ambulance?
I don't know.
I was very disturbed by that whole thing.
Not as disturbed as when you say ambulance.
Yeah.
Ambulance?
You sure it wasn't just a hearse?
That's what we thought, Kevin. We thought that the patient had expired.
Yeah.
It was very troubling. And the light was so bright in the ambulance, in the back of it. Like you could see everything. There was no other attendant back there.
Yeah. I've seen that's a really bright light.
It was either a hearse or an ambulance, Kevin.
Yeah.
Now, was the person laying on a palo?
No, she was sitting up.
Yeah. Oh, you said you saw a woman chugging milk.
Yeah, you're right. She's chugging a lot of milk.
Another person said, I saw a woman shaving her armpits with an electric razor just this morning.
I can't throw any stones. I was running late and I was trimming my beard and did not do a great job. And yeah, I have hair in my car. It happens.
What if she was going to the beach? You would complain if you saw some chick on the beach with hairy armpits, so she's just taking care of business before she gets to the beach.
What if she was also doing upstairs and the basement, if you know what I'm talking about?
I pass no judgment.
It's because some girls go to the beach like that, and it's like, whoa, holy beard.
And somebody else said, weirdest thing I've seen in traffic, naked guy on US 1 getting tased by a cop.
Ooh, that's intense.
That's what you see, baby. It's very entertaining.
That's got to be rough. Getting tased would suck anyway. Tased naked.
Oh.
What if you get tased in the nards?
Dude, you're getting so much road rash.
PCP, though, I bet you any money.
Shake it right off.
Those nards could take a beating.
Be all right. Okay, so what do you think is the most common age for divorce? I could see in the 20s where you don't even know yourself, much less the person you just married. And you're like, oh my gosh, what have I done? It lasts a couple years and you're like, I cannot imagine a lifetime with this tool. And boom, you bounce. That's why I could see maybe in the 20s working out. I could see maybe in the 30s where your life priorities just start to separate, where maybe one of you wants kids, the other one doesn't. And you're just saying, wow, you know what? We synced up 10 years ago. We do not sync up now. Or maybe it could be the 40s. Where the kids start to leave and you start to find yourself saying, my gosh, this is it.
I don't even like this person.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
They chew so loud.
And who knows? I guess you can even wait till even older. And you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
30 years was enough.
I think it just depends on when you married him.
Yeah.
Because if you've got somebody who's not a good partner, they hopefully have an expiration date in your life.
Someone told me one time, they go, I wasn't really happy with my life, and I knew deep down I wasn't happy, and I was kind of going through the motions, but it was building, and it was building, and they could feel it.
Yeah.
And they woke up one morning and looked over at their partner and said, I hate my life. I don't want this life anymore, and completely broke up with them and changed their life completely. Said, I'm sick of wasting my time being with the wrong person.
Yeah.
And it obviously caused a lot of drama, and it blew things up. But they were so sick of the life they were living, they said, I got to deal with it right now.
Yeah.
They had no kids either, so that made it easier.
Oh, okay.
That made it easier.
It does.
If you're not happy, you have the power to change anything. Yeah, it might be really awkward and awful and terrible to go through in the moment, but once you're past it, then you can start creating the life that you want to make yourself happy.
My whole thing is, I don't want to be, whether it's business, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship, if you don't want me around, I don't want to be around. I never want to be around if someone doesn't want me around.
Totally.
I mean, would you want to be around?
No, I'll be gone before you can even say.
They say the age group that is now emerging as the most common age for divorce is early to mid 40s. They say it's when long-term relationships hit a crossroads. You've been together for years, your routines are set, there are just these underlying issues, and it starts with intimacy. That starts to surface, becomes less of a priority to you, and so you're not physically connecting. That causes some other problems. And they said a lot of women even start to decide that they love their husbands maybe, but doesn't mean that they actually like them. And that's kind of the day-to-day. I really enjoy being with them. I can't wait to share my day with them. I can't wait to hear what they have to say.
I think you can love somebody, but not be in love with them. There's a difference.
Right.
Love is romance and passion and heat, baby. You are in love with that person. You can love somebody and still not want to sleep with them and be like, they don't know me, but I love them.
It's about really being in like, too. I think you still have a spark or a charge to want to be with that person. And as long as that's there, you're good. It's just that spark is now gone. And maybe the focus had been your kids for 18 or 20 years, and you didn't focus on yourselves, and you both grew into different people. And now there's a lot of resentment that as you have time to start thinking, they say that is one of the issues, is that when women get to a certain point and the kids leave and they got a little bit of time now, they just start sitting and thinking, about their life and where they are and what they want to do with the last able-bodied years they got.
I know a few ladies going through that, and they're looking at him and they're like, I don't even like this guy. Like, I did it for the kids, but now what?
The one thing I've noticed, the couples that seem to really go the distance, I've noticed that they, at the end of the day, they are legitimate friends with each other. They like hanging out with one another. No, if they go to the store, they go to Walmart together, something just so benign as doing that, they have a good time. They, like when me and Denny's go out or me and Bigfoot go out, you could do anything with that person and have a good time. I think friendship is one of those things that people forget. You really need that in a relationship.
Yeah, no, you absolutely do. And that's really, I think, where you want to be. And I don't think a lot of people had thought about that because a lot of it was physical. Then kids come along and you're still together. And then when you say, I'm not as physically attracted to them anymore and I'm not sure I like them. And they say that's really what the weird thing is they're realizing that they don't even like their partner. They don't love hanging out. They'd be like, I would so much rather be by myself and doing some adventure on my own. And then that's when they say, why wouldn't I just do that all the time?
You want to be a couple that when you're talking trash about your kids, you're doing it together and you're on the same page.
Now, one thing has kind of come out of this that I would say on both sides. One is women taking on too much work and then just silently and resentfully doing that work and not communicating to their husband. And it's also the husbands not stepping up. Now, I will tell you in my own instance, sometimes I do things and my wife's like, you're just wrecking things. Like, stop.
Stop touching my things.
But having that question, be like, what do you need me to do and how do you want me to do it?
Because I don't want you to be mad at me in 2 days because I didn't do stuff and I didn't know.
Yeah, and don't guys be lazy because sometimes when you see it's all done, you're like, oh, it's cool. Why do I need to bring anything up? Well, she may have done it and the entire time she was cursing your name and building resentment towards you. And then you build up to this moment where she realizes, you know what, I'm just tired of him. I'm tired of cleaning him up after him.
And also keep in mind, too, eventually, and I know there's some beautiful people out there that think it's never going to happen to them. The older you get, we all get a little bit grosser. Everyone's going to get gross. So those looks are going to fade eventually. I'm not saying you still can't look great and crush it when you're older. You want somebody you can hang out with. You want someone you can enjoy their company.
That's the thing. And, you know, this is all about a lesson because there are going to be some changes that are going to happen. Hormonal changes will affect. You might have some burnout.
Many.
Yeah,
right. I hear men's ears and nose grow a little bit every year. I can tell you what does not grow every year.
But just make sure that you're continuing to work on that friendship, that you're setting stronger boundaries, that you communicate, you don't resent, and you don't get lazy on both sides, that you're continually having that thing that you feel like partners and teammates, and you're still in this together. And sometimes it's finding a renewed purpose. Maybe kids have been your purpose, but maybe now you both like doing the same thing together, and that's your new purpose, whether it be traveling, reading, exercising, whatever it is. That is now kind of what we put our focus towards and spend our time doing.
It's gotta suck to be with somebody who you feel like they don't have your back. Yeah. And that's really any relationship. I know we're talking about romance, but even if you're in a friendship and you feel like someone doesn't have your back, like you have their back, that's going to always be a little bit of a wonky situation there.
Yeah. So, look, I'll tell you, you know, where I am in my relationship, I try to remember everything I just said and try to do that and try to help out when I can. But honestly, I love being with my wife. I do. We love hanging out, and it's still the same thing. It's always been that way when we first met. We just love being together, and we still do now. There's nobody I'd rather spend my time with.
You ever been around that couple? They look, first of all, they just look like their face is made out of rock because they're just so stone pissed mad, and neither one of them know how to. It's like they forgot how to smile.
That sucks.
And that happens a lot.
You're right.
Have a conversation, be communicating, because just realize when you start getting to your early to mid 40s, that is when they're seeing the highest rate of divorces going on. And if you're in your mid to late 30s, you might want to start talking now so you don't get to that point and you get surprised. Like, I had no idea.
Sometimes you got to create your own fun, too. People forget.
Yes.
Create a little fun.
Keep dating.
I guess it makes sense, and considering you had a place in Palm Beach, it should be easy for us to take on what they now call Jimmy Buffett maxing. You know, everything is maxing, where you're just taking it to that extreme, amazing level. It's basically the mantra that Jimmy Buffett lived with. It's basically taking advantage of life and having people live life to the fullest. Now, one of the fans says He didn't let little things worry him. Most importantly, he built a life that felt like a 24/7 vacation. And how easy would that be for us here in South Florida? Remember, as you're running around trying to pay bills and all that kind of stuff, we do kind of live in paradise.
We do, and we're very lucky. And sometimes it's all about resetting your mind for a little gratitude instead of letting everything stress you out. Remind you of everything that's good.
They say that's one of the traits of a very successful person. Not that they don't get bummed out, not that they don't get down. They're able to get right back on the horse way quicker than your average person. They don't stay down too long.
Right. That's how you need to be. So go out there and do some Jimmy Buffett maxing today.
We all have stuff that's going to, suck, but look around.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean it. That was wrong.
We all have friends that need to be throat punched, but look around. Life is mostly good.
Well, if you're looking to get out tonight, you got a couple of concerts that are going on. The band Bush is playing at Hard Rock Live tonight. They had a couple of bangers back in the early 90s.
Was that Gavin Rossdale?
It is Gwen Stefani's ex.
Oh, he's a good-looking man.
Yeah.
Is he the one, breathe in, breathe out?
Yeah, Machine Head.
Yeah. That's them?
That was one of their big hits.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a few in the day. And also tonight at Glazer Hall on Palm Beach.
Jason Mraz here, and I'm excited to be bringing the Still Yours tour to Glazer Hall on May 12th in Palm Beach, Florida. I hope to see you all there. Tickets are on sale now.
Okay.
One of the most underrated live performers, in my opinion. The guy sings like a canary, great on the guitar, and learned the guitar kind of later in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's good. He had number one hit. I'm Yours was a hit, like number one for like 11 weeks, something like that.
Monster.
Yeah. I remember my son Cannon was born in June of whatever it was, 18 years ago. Crazy, 2008.
I'm waiting for Virginia
that one song.
Doing a little name drop, but she didn't do it.
We sang with him. No big deal.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, she wanted to get that out. All right, well, we got the after the show going to be coming up. You can watch it live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, or get it on demand at YouTube and Spotify. Bird, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Releasing something isn't giving up. It's making room.
For new.
Yeah.
Better.
Just let it marinate.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.